Hiya folk, we are so glad you're joining us Chasing Foxfires, our home game of Dungeons and Dragons. Before we begin, quick shout out to Syrinscape, an amazing program that helps you manage your soundtracks as well as a variety of amazing background sounds. They're my absolute favourite DMing sound program, so definitely check them out at syrinscape.com.
We did it!
Third attempt.
Yep.
Okay.
Did you hit the record button?
Yes, I did. Did I? Yes, I did. So, after
Oh my god, yes! I'm a Jedi!
a distress call from Luna, you returned home to Thule, only to find it invaded by changelings. You managed to circumvent the traps that were set to hurt your loved ones, saving Gina and Luna and bringing them safely home. However, something unexpected hit Sam, or more true to their name, Raven, as they were suddenly hit with a loss of power, followed by a feeling of old age. As Raven's inborn powers, as per the deal with Madame Volka, were taken. You gathered for a short rest, many of you very depleted, while Reaver volunteered to keep watch at what was happening up at the monastery. Here, you saw a fight between changelings, monks, people under spell who were immediately cured of that when they entered the hallowed ground, and people who seemed to just be fighting there out of their own free will, ? Unfortunately, you did miss whoever went invisibly past you, somehow managed to steal the book. And out of sight, a woman who you met a long time ago in a small wayside inn performed some form of ritual that changed the battlefield entirely. Although Reaver missed the thief, you were thankfully there when that ritual reached completion and you stopped the worst of it from hitting the monks, as suddenly all the fallen bodies rose again. Having had an expedited short rest, the remainder of you teleported in, and through combined swift effort, you managed to save most of the monk population. You yeeted some chaotic wildlife off the edge. You fought what looked like an undead woman and a defunct fetus.
Gross.
We yeeted that fetus.
We deleted that fetus.
No.
Sam also found during the battle a tuning fork and the remnants of the book that you associated with chaos. It's seemingly a husk of its former self. Yes. And you reunited with Roni, real Roni, by the looks of it, who is still to give you some items. And you gave the Kanika a quick status update, who seemed relieved that the worst of the fighting had ended, but ominously warned you that she felt things were maybe not quite over yet.
Yep.
Am I right in saying that Roni gave us a small miniature golden nax? Is that one of the
not
things that
entirely
happened?
golden, but yes.
That happened.
Encrusted.
Golden encrusted nax statue.
Gem encrusted.
Nax statue. Great.
Fucking unreal.
And Sam has been handed a packet
Definitely
as well.
one of those like weird people developing weird Polaroids and the person in the shop seeing them and being like, what the fuck?
So you are still up at the monastery. What would you like to do?
Take a long rest.
Right there on the floor in the open?
Stock check with the monks to see if the quote unquote important ones are still alive.
Yep.
So
Check in.
both the young ears and the eyes, the heads of each respective temple, appear to have survived. Although the younger woman who has been in your domain's temple seems to have taken a harsh wound to the stomach, but they seem fine, shook, but physically fine,
because
alive.
When the fight ended, we finished, right? Basically.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure Finn mentioned wanting to help burn bodies.
Yeah, and it was going to be like a casting of Spare the Dying at range to anybody who needs it.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that you both did like as much basic healing as you could.
Well,
I had only cantrips left. So.
Yeah, I had my massive AoE. Anyone who's literally just about to die, And then I still have like 2 or 3 spells left that I would have used to, like, you know, prayer of healing, that kind of stuff, for those who are just like not dying, but like who are injured.
You could definitely use it.
Yes.
Shasita, the nose of chaos.
I'm not even
No.
going to answer that.
Eyes, ears, nose.
Mouth.
Does it make
I was going to say the mouth of
That
chaos,
sounds-
but never mind.
Sounds like I will keep this one in my pocket for later.
Yes.
What did we do?
We should speak with those who... We should speak with Seathanth, at least, before anything else.
So
And the Kaniga.
head further up. Everything seems as good as it's going to be here. The remnants of the book.
Would you like them?
Do we? Yeah.
Do they smell like chaos?
Here's the thing.
It's not burned.
Putting them back into the bubble, did they just dissolve?
They don't dissolve. If anything, it just seems to do nothing. Like it's just a piece of leather, burnt leather.
Sweet. If it's in the bubble, I'll just incinerate what's left of it.
Okay.
Does it go?
Yes.
Okay, no magic left here then. Which sucks, because that means it's somewhere else.
Yeah.
Is there, or was used. Magic isn't... Magic is a few.
Yeah. The eye's gone.
That's the real concern in my mind.
I mean, we should go talk to Kaniga.
Yeah.
But before that, Roni has loot. And I'm really just saying, I want my things.
We did scry on
And I
the person and we got punted
Yep.
because they used a legendary resistance, right?
got punted,
Which means
but
we can do
not
it twice
melted.
more. I got an orb,
Yeah. So it was probably
so I'm not afraid
the
to
Shasita rather than Chaos.
Yes,
Which
just-
means we've got to kill that.
Yes.
You don't have to kill a bitch.
I think this was how it was always going to end.
Rittering, you have no idea who this person is that they're talking about.
You ever had a... Do they do tarot card readings in the Feywild?
To be ridiculous. Real magic. Who is this person? You seem to know things about her.
We met her a long time ago during the horse incident with the lightning.
Lightning horses?
Yeah.
Yeah.
When we
Do you
were...
remember when...
We've been over this before.
Yes.
It was
Do you
a
remember-
long walk that
Remember
could
the
have been.
realm of Ioun when you lambasted Finn for horses and leaving us for a really long journey?
I mean, I just parrot the complaints that you make at me. I don't really take any of them in.
Good. Well, in that case, it's just that.
So we stopped at an inn, and there was a bunch of people, travellers. Now, knowing what we have then, god damn it. But
It was foreshadowing.
they did a tarot reading for each of us, and was
They knew my
like
name.
weirdly accurate. And now we know why.
We don't know why. Specifically. We hadn't done anything of note. Had we? We'd been to the temple.
We'd been at the temple with the book. The book was in play at
We
this
were
point.
figures of interest.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Everything makes sense.
We fucked it.
I'm not sure we did.
It's before any of you died.
That's why they call us the second Jancers, because we fucked it the first time.
No.
No.
Pretty sure you've fucked it more than once.
Listen, there's no...
Raven definitely has.
You noticed.
It's difficult not to notice right now.
Yeah.
It's really weird.
Exotic.
No,
No.
terrifying, slightly.
People are into that.
They are. Not
Yeah.
me, but
But the people that we're going to kill are definitely into that,
Hmm.
which is unfortunate. For
it was weird that none of the none of them reacted to seeing you like that.
Which to them,
The other changelings.
they were mostly all dead.
Don't listen to what they're saying, Raven. I think you look just as lovely as you always do.
You had to work so hard to fit that in there. They haven't even said anything mean when you just responded. How long were you thinking that up there, Richard? Try harder.
Should we go see the dragons then?
Bitter in your old age.
Very.
Yes.
Let's go see Dragon.
Let's go see Seathens. And on the way, Roni.
Yes.
Roni was here.
Roni's there.
Yes, he's currently helping out.
Really
with,
weird that you're just ignoring him. He's been trying to speak to you for like 5 minutes, man. Turn around.
They're awkwardly waiting his turn. You know, like, I don't want to interrupt, but...
He did just run out into the middle of a massacre and was like, guys, I've got your items. Take a moment, read the room, Roni.
I mean, he was helping.
I was like, yes, give them to me. I have my items already.
Roni. Moni was more useful in this instance.
I miss Moni.
What is wrong with you?
I mean, I killed Moni, so...
Oh, it's just guilt then. Get over yourself.
I'm really going to interrupt now, Finn. I'm sorry, you just keep talking.
Respect.
That's all right, Roni.
And he reaches into a somewhat familiar small pouch and, goes elbow deep in it.
What? Magical bags?
Exactly. And pulls out of it what looks like a wrapped in cloth sword. Hands it to you.
Yes.
I didn't get a scabbard made, and I was actually looking at maybe adding some more to it, but then I realized there were strangers near my home, and I was just on the way back from a jeweler, so I was like, don't want to take a risk.
Yeah.
Being hunted for your entire life gives you good survival skills. I decided not to linger around and take my valuables with me.
That's very sensible.
But it should be functioning at least, and it will definitely get you to people faster, which I believe is what you said you wanted, and gives it a bit of oomph.
Yes.
So
you followed the brief, Roni, and I'm so happy. You even my terminology and everything.
You're welcome.
Only takes more.
Unfortunately, you can only use it once every so often.
Is that once a week?
Like, damn it, man! Give us the stats.
In technical terms,
Yes.
once per short rest, you can choose to make a melee attack against a target within 30 feet, and then teleport to within 5 feet of that target.
I can teleport!
On a hit,
Sorry.
the target then takes 3d10 force damage.
Oh.
But only once per short rest.
Once per short rest.
That's short rest, and I get to teleport. Oh, Roni, you've outdone. Oh, fuck it. I tip Roni 30 gold.
Like,
They don't use that here.
Oh yeah, they don't use that here. I tip him.
What?
Oh no, I've got.
Tipping your hat.
Life insurance.
Okay, well, make sure you get an extra bottle
Life
of wine.
insurance.
I'm okay with that.
I never looked at your sheet before.
I got
I
things from
only
you last
got
time.
one. I only got 1 out of 2 done, I'm afraid, and you told me you prioritized. So, I didn't finish the other one yet.
Don't worry about it.
I've just stripped it of everything, so right now it's just a regular instrument, which is even less useful.
Yeah.
I'm really sorry.
How are you at
Thanks for
removing
that.
spirits from instruments?
I mean, if it's a curse, that's simple enough.
Nope. Death is the only release. We covered it.
Okay.
Alright, Weaver.
I don't think I want to know. Anyway,
No, actually. never asked
I'm
about
going
this
to
again.
stay here. It seems safe. Do you need anything else from me?
Only know that you have our heartfelt thanks.
Oh, you're most welcome.
We're now going to go save the world.
Again.
Good luck.
Weird one. Items that are just floating around that no one's attuned to.
Aye.
Who's got the crystal ball? Me.
So, let's see. Tunes. Special. Definitely keeping with me. Tunes.
Talking of loot, Marissa, my pocket dragon. It doesn't.
Oh my
I can't
God.
find the actual stats for the dragon. It just says it turns into a water dragon,
Fucking thing you spent.
which doesn't seem to exist.
Because I've had an unattuned slot for a long time.
No.
And it's really
I
bugging
was
me.
wondering if you could help me find.
This is So you can't.
Yes.
This is an item you don't need to attune to. It's the one that Roni made.
I see, didn't copy the stats
the
across.
siege
I will. If you do not mind waiting for that
a reaction.
Yeah, no,
It is,
I don't
very-
Plus your proficiency.
I think it's got like 2 or 3 HP,
I absorb
so it's not particularly strong.
So I can always.
It's more of a
Yeah,
scouting
so
implement than
one of
anything.
these things that do, I
Indeed.
become resistant to fire anyway.
Yeah.
I've got a very powerful amulet for astral projection that we can't use yet, unless you're all more powerful than you've been holding out me.
I can already astral project?
No.
No.
You can have your
Ethereal,
ring
yeah.
of spell storing back if you like. Had this for a while.
Oh,
DM question, Marcy.
Mm-hmm.
Was that
is that something you're attuned to?
my
Nope.
assisting
No, you just had it
was
for a while.
used and is currently
Oh, cool.
out of the picture?
Yeah, you gave it to him to make
It
a
used to be
+2
a
out of,
Yeah,
Then I had to replace it with something else.
but you guys were only
that would
gone
be
for
great.
a week.
Actually,
So
So with the time that he
Yeah.
had,
thank you.
and you told him a specific priority
did.
list.
I did.
Because I think I
I understand the consequences of my
gave
actions.
someone my ring of protection.
It'll be
correctly.
worth it though.
Yeah.
Greki has my ring of
Ring of
protection. That's who it is.
And Greki also has my periactive wound closure.
And elven cloak of.
Why'd you leave him down the hill?
And
I was
Andy
ju-
has a
I
ring of
was
feather
thinking
falling.
that, yeah.
How many
That
items
dog's fucking
can
tricked out. Wolf's tricked out.
how many items can Greki attune to?
Greki can attune to.
Technically, none. But
But because he's the best doggo in
because
the
he's
entire
the
world.
best doggo.
And also Marissa's killed him twice, so she owes us for an
We'll
extra
give him the
attunement
same
slot
amount
per
as
day.
players, because why not?
Does the wound
Could you
Does
imagine
the
that Artemis just murdering
cloak
himself?
or wound closure, none of us are tuned items?
I'm stocked up on
absolutely is
on
wound
the footage.
closure.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
He does.
It's got an
This
inscription that
is
says "Four times,
significant
stop
for me
dying."
because it gives me just an
Oh, wait,
extra spell
shit.
when I need it.
1, 2.
That's on my sheet.
Oh. I do not.
Also,
I have an extra.
if you want a spell cast into it that's not on your spell list, hit me up.
Oh shit! Didn't do that for you like with Revivify or something.
We did do that with.
Yeah.
Yeah.
At the moment, it's got a 4th level invisibility in it.
Ooh. Spell storm.
I could pump a Raised Dead in there if we really wanted to, ensure
I
ourselves.
can use cleric spells.
You got the ring. You can. Yeah, I'm just right there.
Oh.
All my spells are packed magic, motherfucker.
Yeah, no, did I not offer it on
heal.
you when I stopped using it?
Quite probably.
And with my extra Cleric of Life, that would give it a boost as well.
No, I have it here on the
You
other.
roll for heal.
Yeah.
No.
No, heal is 70, but because I'm a Cleric of Life, it puts up to 78 automatically.
Is there some crazy one that you need to roll for? Because if I use my mortality thing, it would be.
If I pumped a 6th level Cure Wounds in there, it would have your special shit and my
You can only
special
take
shit.
5 levels of
Only
spells.
five.
If I put a
levels,
5th
yeah.
level Cure Wounds,
26 level.
Who's got my wand of binding?
ooh, didn't know
It's
you had that.
definitely still in the dungeon.
I was going to say, did you leave it in the dungeon again?
Cool.
Just hang on the
I'd
phone.
imagine the answer's you then, considering.
Double checking. I remember Finn reacting with horror to the idea that I had it, and I thought I might have given it up to make him feel better.
I mean, the only person more terrifying with it would be Nax.
I mean, I had it originally, and
There you go.
Okay, so what we're doing is we're de-escalating.
Yeah. De-escalation.
Give me
Okay,
Miriam.
Gretchen.
If you're planning to use it, use the stat block for a pseudo dragon.
Pseudo dragon.
Yes, PSEU. But this is an amphibian creature, so it can breathe both underwater and on land.
Yeah.
And it doesn't have the telepathy that the pseudo dragon has. I can't find the stats quickly, but
Cool.
just so you know,
But
that's
similar to that.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Does my
Yes.
rapier need attunement?
I presume it might, considering it's. But
That's
I've got it written down.
Proper eyes.
Oh shit! Yeah.
It does not need it.
Yes! Oh, thank fuck.
Finn has my
Sweet.
goggles.
I don't.
if anyone's approach of shielding, I have approach of shielding.
I guess I have them again.
It
Yeah.
doesn't do a lot.
Yeah,
Force damage
because you went
resistance.
human for a wee bit.
And
you don't
magic
want to give up
missile
your.
protection.
How convenient.
I'm glad I brought this up.
Every time the amount of admin.
Oh yeah.
Marissa, for the
Yes.
rapier, I teleport to a creature. Can I choose them do the damage? Or can I? Or does it
That's a
automatically
good
happen?
question.
On a hit, the target takes 3d10 force damage.
Yeah.
You're making an attack, so
Yes.
the teleport only works if you are attacking something.
Perfect.
But
okay.
if you bounce off their AC, do you still teleport?
That's here's. I have to
Connect.
Let me check the exact wording. Once per short rest, you
It
can
sounded like
make a
something.
melee attack within 30 feet and teleport within. Yes, you do teleport. But they don't take damage if you miss.
Cool.
So it's basically
all these kind of
you teleport towards them, you ka-ching, and then
depending on where
either
we're going,
their
might
AC
be a
is
better
hire
idea.
or not.
Cool.
Can you
No.
choose to miss?
That's what I'm thinking.
Because,
Like,
like,
if
is it
someone's
just, can you use it as a movement?
She's going to be really. She can
Yeah.
if I
plane
want to
shift, so
hit you with
shit's going to be.
the blunt end of it or something.
Or just like a boop?
Yeah, exactly.
I know it's
Boop
boots.
And I
together.
can only cast it at 5th level, so.
We fought one of Chaos as his servant mages before.
It's Raven. Okay, birdie. Did you say you had a fancy ring going
Yes.
around? What ring is it?
Oh,
It's
the
the
ring
one that
spell
blocks
storm is like
scrying,
the
you're not
2-finger
getting it
ring.
direct.
That's cool.
Well, I've just got a poison resist ring, and I never poison myself or get poisoned in any way, shape,
How
or form.
often do you get scryed on?
Dude,
That's
we're about to go into chaos.
Keep it.
Just keep it.
Okay, good shout. Good shout.
If you have poison resistance, that's probably a good thing, considering where we're about to go. Probably where everything's either caustic or fucking melting.
Good shout.
The plants were like black ichor, right? Yeah, keep it.
Or maybe
keep
it's
it.
a good thing to keep.
Yeah.
You know, keep it.
You said costing and
So,
something.
do I presume that you guys walk and talk up the hill
Yes.
on the way to the
This
dragon,
all happened
or-
before we left. It's like 3 seconds have passed.
Okay.
Reaver just looked at Eridrian and went, "Oh, can I get that ring back? Thanks." Yeah, cool, sweet, nice. That's it. That's all that happened. Everybody
No more
else,
admin. Everyone was organized.
Finn was actually walking around asking the air if his sword could do stuff, and we were just kind of taking that and straight like normal.
I was trying to use divine intervention, but it worked, so I'm not going to be able to use it for like another 6 days.
Dude, it was so good. So clutch. Yes. So we're up the hill.
Making your way up the mountain. It's still nighttime. Thanks to you.
It is still nighttime. Yeah.
Oh my god, it's still.
Fucking hell. I'm getting tired.
And it's a warm climb. This part of the country is permanently warm, and you know it's a fairly steep climb. So by the time
Do they have cool nights?
the closer you get to the dragon's lair,
Oh yeah, the source of the heat's the dragon.
yes.
Geothermal.
But
Thermal.
going up there, you start to see small lights in the distance as of campfires. And you start to hear the hushed tones of people talking quietly with one another. There's no shouting, there's no screaming.
Yeah.
As you walk towards the crater, you step onto the edge of it.
As we're going in,
Mm-hmm.
I want to keep an eye out because it's dark,
Mm-hmm.
and I don't think you can naturally see in the dark.
I've got goggles.
Yeah, but it means that your predecessors probably can't either. So I am going to keep an eye out because right now I can see clearly,
Really?
whereas if anybody's hiding or lurking trying to spot us, they'll have to get a good look at us because they don't have dark vision.
You're missing the point that they can have a whole host of historic forms that include dark vision.
Yeah, but I think I would notice, like, from the Thulin people here, I think I would notice if, like, a giant fucking werewolf or some shit walked out. Yeah.
Or just like,
You
Yeah.
don't see any.
If I see a second Nax.
You don't see second Naxos.
Okay.
You do see, as you're getting closer to the entrance, especially
Second.
as you're about to step kind of over the edge and into the crater,
Mhm.
there's a few what look like charred bodies.
Okay.
There's nothing left of them.
Right.
A few piles of ashes.
Mhm.
And you're almost immediately met with the big face of Seathan, who immediately raises her head as you step over the edge into the crater. And looks at you all very intently.
Good to see you, Sithin.
does it look any different to you? Or is this what you always saw?
She kind of shrugs with her big shoulders silhouetted in the
You are
darkness.
humanoid.
I mean, true sight, I don't know how it works.
You're small and have 2 legs.
You're large and have beautiful golden brass scales.
So I do.
We're just stating the obvious here, aren't we?
We are. I believe
Still got it.
I'm somewhat obliged to say thank you.
Yeah, we tried our best.
It's our home too.
Yeah. We just weren't.
Oh, stop it.
We did our best, but we still have more work to do.
We got away.
Yeah.
Airship. And a plume of steam coming from the nostrils. Exactly. It's like bad dog breath
Oh, my
hitting your
pores.
face.
Are we still stating the obvious? Hot.
Quite literally so.
Yes.
Yes.
That was.
Fuck.
How's the little
Drink.
Still here.
Okay.
Asleep at the moment. Unused to the large amount of people, but
Recovered?
almost fully. You can see her large neck kind of turn, and in the distance you see the smaller outline of a dragon, head under one wing, chest rhythmically going up and down.
Oh,
Adorable.
Somewhat.
did you go fuck because you forgot that pineapples?
No, I went fuck because Seathan swore.
Oh,
That has literally never happened in my presence before.
I look at the entire party and I'm like, we're kind of tapped out. How safe is it up here?
So
Like the piles of
Yeah,
ash.
exactly. She like stretches her neck over the edge of the crater.
Worryingly, there were some that weren't changelings that were there of their own free will.
I've heard some distressing stories. These people are not fighters and are not used to any form of blackmail or manipulation. Someone came up here whose children they kept hostage. I don't know how many were acting maybe not under spell, but maybe also not out of their free will.
Well, we should speak with the Kaniga so we can track down this person. And what was the phrase you used earlier?
Oh, kill a bitch.
Kill a bitch.
What of your relatives? She looks at both you and Demirian.
We managed to save them.
All good.
Are they in a safe place for the night?
Yeah. Safest place on the island, actually.
Second safest.
First places.
She narrows her eyes a little bit.
Like, there's like a...
Raven was just like, better not prick that pride. Second safest, obviously.
No. Fist bump Finn.
yeah, the world's most powerful Hallow spell.
Yeah.
I think Armina might still be awake.
Oh.
She's tried to get as many people here as possible.
Lead the way, I guess.
She turns around. As she walks, the entire floor below you, the ground, moves with the impact. There's bits of sand and dust that are scattered as she walks, and you kind of...
How many people are woken by this?
All of them, I would imagine.
I'm curious if
People
there-
are not asleep right now. The few
could
people
sleep,
that
sorry.
exactly the few people that are sleeping are children, babies. But the people that went up here fled a terror that they've never seen before in their life ever. No one here is properly asleep.
what sources of light are there?
People have campfires.
Cool.
As you walk further in, you see the Ganiga, her kind of, despite everything, still composed and regal self, and she seems to be kind of squatting and hunched next to some people, talking to them. And from the body language, you recognize that she's doing the kind of like, it's going to be okay, and we'll get out of it, don't worry, you're safe for the night, just get some rest. You know, that kind of trying to comfort people in a rough time.
Yeah.
And as she hears the footsteps, sees you approaching, she gets up. And you can tell that despite the regal posture, her braids are fraying, there's dark under her eyes.
Look everybody and look around like same.
Yeah, exactly.
Mood.
Yeah.
Drum.
Oh yeah, shit, you're exhausted.
Kuniga.
Evening. Or afternoon.
Yes, hard to tell, isn't it?
You look very smug. I'm sorry. Sam looking at you gave it away.
I'm not.
Which I
subtle.
presume it's...
Yes, you may call me Raven in this form. It's my original one.
Oh, well, pleasure to meet your original form, Raven. I don't even know where to start, honestly.
How are you doing?
She looks around. At capacity. I cannot explain to you the feeling of knowing that some of my people have been hurt today and maybe yesterday. It's something like this has never happened before here.
Rest assured, all but one of the perpetrators are gone.
That's
Probably.
good to know.
I mean, keep safe into the door, just in
That's
case.
true. Yeah.
But
I mean, there are other cities on this island.
the majority of them are in bits.
Continent. Yes. How angry is the Kuniga?
She seems exhausted more than angry.
Interesting.
It's very obvious that she's pushing away grief more than anger. And you don't have to roll any, especially knowing how insightful you are in general. It's obvious that her having to deal with the loss of her people through unnatural means is very hard for her. But she's sad more than angry.
Cool. It seems like everyone here could do with a nice, comfortable place to stay. How many people have you got up here?
She looks around like, I think between 100, 200, with the last few closer to 200 probably. Are you, I'm so sorry, thank you, by the way.
No need.
It's, I would have gone down were it not for, well, I think you've seen the
We were there.
bits left
Yes.
over. And I wanted someone to be here and protect them. And she looks at Seathind and is like,
A human face.
who's also not just concerned for their own offspring. And she kind of gives Seathind that,
Fair.
Yeah.
Dragons. I'd like to I'd like to read the caldera, as it were. And if I were exactly, if I were to form a magical place for people to stay, would it be better themed to be exotic or familiar?
So the caldera itself, it looks like a miniature desert, almost. It's mostly sand, with this one almost bit of oasis in the middle where there's a small bit of water and a few idyllic palm trees, obviously carefully shaped by a dragon that sat here for how
Nothing
long?
to do but feng shui.
I would
Exactly.
go. I would go high-end mystifying, take people's minds off it.
That's what I was thinking, but it also might be overwhelming. / people are
Looking at people, they seem exhausted.
yeah, they're not gonna care.
Shocked. A lot of people here are in actual, they appear to be almost stunned, like properly in shock.
Okay.
They're going through motions of eating and laying down, but there's no heart behind it. It's almost robotic.
Alright.
You know what would contrast Caldera quite nicely? An ice palace.
I hope you never change, because if you change, you'll only get more powerful.
Are you making your...
Yes, that's the intention thing. I told you I still have the
Just
big gun.
floor mattresses.
And the bunk beds and hammocks.
Did you not teleport up here?
Yeah.
I do not have my big gun anymore.
Yeah. I was like...
Disappointing.
Because I was going to be like,
Sorry.
oh, you still have your
It's
big
okay.
guns?
It'll
You
be
didn't
breakfast.
That's how you got to the battle so quickly.
It'll be breakfast in the morning.
Wait, they'll be leaving in the morning.
Will they?
They won't probably. I can imagine they'll stay here because it's
We
safe.
want to secure the city.
Yeah, but I don't...
thoroughly.
I'm going to be honest, probably until we deal with the root cause.
Maybe no breakfast
I
in
think
the morning then.
Breakfast to go. I think we were right.
Do you settle down here? Good.
Looks like a good place to sleep.
You say to Denarian, and you look around you. It's awfully quiet.
How quiet.
There's no companion patting down a spot for you to sleep.
What do you mean?
You left
Greggy
Greggy at
is
the
not
bottom
here.
of the hill.
With other people though. This is true.
This is the first time that you've.
This is like probably the first time I've settled down. Sadness. This is not a good place to sleep.
I thought you'd settle down when he was dead. Like, I whispered very quietly to Reva.
Just elbow thin in the head. Like just like a.
Okay, then I just like sadly like trace a little path from the ground and pat it down myself and just
Aww.
cuddle the floor to sleep.
Why you shouldn't leave your animal behind.
Which is the safest spot though.
Reach up to trauma.
Can I use a small bit of paper and write a wee message? We're all fine. We stopped. We're all alive. Limbs still attached. And I want to tie it to the leg of Tori and get them to fly down to Luna and Dad.
Very good.
Cantrip sending.
Yeah, I was like, I could use sending,
Love it.
but I might fucking need this.
Perfect. Do you otherwise want to settle down for a long rest?
Yes.
Oh, yes.
Been wanting this level up for so long.
You can benefit from a long rest.
Oh,
You can level up. You're now level 15. You can
Fuck
roll for
yes.
HP.
yes.
What'd you get?
So I can't remember which dice I need to use. But I rolled a d8 and a d6, and I've rolled either a 6 or a 7.
It's a D8.
It's a d8.
Then
Yeah.
7.
Yes.
4?
That's so much
Okay.
better.
Then
How do I do this on D&D Beyond again?
Marissa,
Yes.
was there just so happened to be enough XP left over?
No.
I'm level 16.
No, fuck you.
Ah, darn.
Sam.
you want the number?
Yes.
To be fair, you paid the con, so.
Oh, nice.
6 out of 8.
Ooh, pretty
That's
good.
good.
Pretty good.
Above average.
Walk is D8, right?
Yes.
5.
Average, nice.
Nice.
Well, actually, above average.
Iridium is nothing if not above average.
4.5 is the average.
What is that?
One may
Reach
ask such a
your
question.
eyes.
Are you barred?
5.
Are you barred
Okay,
or ranger?
nice.
I rolled.
You rolled a d10, not d8.
I rolled a dragon.
This says it's a D8.
Nope.
Oh no, it says Bard is a D8.
I made the mistake with Leal for years.
4, 5. Oh,
Friend.
Yeah.
that's also a 5.
But that's less
Remember
effective
to
now.
also roll for Grekky.
What's
Does,
his hit
does
dice?
Greggy level up even though Greggy wasn't in the...
he rolls the same dice as you.
Yeah, Greg is taking a level rogue, man.
Forgetting of Greggy.
Oh, he got a 10.
Fucking yeah.
Well, it's
Greggy's down there at the top of that mountain. I'm
Love
so ready. Exactly. So finally, all your level 15 abilities, for those of you who didn't have them,
Thanks.
you can now use them.
Show it.
I wake up and cast a next level spell.
Disintegrate.
No,
What's your HP at?
Oh, but my HP is at, just
Actually,
128.
before we settle down for the night,
yes.
there's something I want to say.
Oh, is that worth it?
If you
Yeah,
can
118.
Briefly roll back time.
18.
Yeah, absolutely. I was going to do a few more
35.
before bed things, just so that you guys know you have the benefits. But yeah, go for it, Sam.
My rolled HP now is 100.
Jesus.
What'd you call?
Hey guys,
It's okay, it's okay.
someone's trying to get your attention for RP moments.
That way, at the table.
Oh, hi. I was like, the delivery driver?
No!
Someone standing at the door.
At the window waiting on the bell again, like, till they win.
5. It's a nice night.
Yeah. I mean, it's still night, isn't it? We woke up and it's still night.
No, this is still the night before.
Oh.
You've not gone to sleep yet.
Yes, this is before you settle down.
I recognise that it's been a long day,
Mm-hmm.
and every time you close your eyes, it feels like you slept for 8 hours, but you haven't.
Every time I close my eyes, I feel like I'm about to fall asleep. I mean, you are all far more exhausted than I am at the moment, though.
It's acceptable, but the reason I mentioned the stars is because I know you like looking at the stars.
I do?
It would be nice if you could see them closer, wouldn't it?
Yes?
I hand you a spyglass.
Oh, you
But
did!
not just a spyglass. A restored version of the spyglass that has clearly been ensorcelled. Enjoy. You'll figure out what it does yourself.
I give Raven the biggest hug.
Aww.
I'll accept it. Hug back.
When you unwrap the carefully put around it piece of black cloth, there's a small note in it that you imagine Roni's voice saying, "You already see well enough, so there's no point in that. But try saying the word sail." And then there's like still in Roni's handwriting, but it's slightly different, almost as if it's written on like a different day.
Yeah.
And like, I don't know if that's stupid. I don't know much about boats. And that's it.
Hold the fucking phone. Is this?
Do it before bed.
It is the original spyglass.
But-
It's been repaired.
Not just repaired as a kind of.
Kaleidoscope.
Mm-hmm.
I'll try and look over. I'll try and look over at the lip of the caldera,
Mm-hmm.
and just very quietly. So.
So as you say that,
I said, fine.
you almost feel yourself swaying a little bit, and you see in front of you the bow of a ship, and looking up, you see a fairly close rendition of the flag of the Bleeding Crow, and you can hear around you almost kind of ASMR of like white noise machine sounds of ship, the creaking of robes, masts, and ever so slightly occasionally there's the faint kind of soft laughter of a female voice in the background.
Oh. Ooh. Emotional damage. Yeah, but past my save. That just is Raven still there, or?
I'm very tempted to have turned invisible.
Okay, but are you still there within like vicinity of me whipping out spyglass and just, or if you like?
No, I'm going to be dramatic. As soon as you do that, invisibility.
Just be like,
But obviously still there, so I could like bask in your reaction.
I did this.
just like looks at it with just like at the spyglass with such love and deference, and just like, and then puts on the empty spyglass loop on my belt for so long.
It also just functions as a regular spyglass.
I was going to say, do you see everything as well beyond the ship as it is now, or is it like?
If you speak the command word, you can choose to basically just have a nice movement.
Oh, that's cute.
But it also just functions as a regular spyglass, and it's now a magical item, meaning that it doesn't break.
That was the actual goal.
Yeah.
But then I realised it'd be nice.
It's like Street View on your phone. And you can look at the stern of the ship and like...
No, it's constantly the bow of the ship, no matter where you look. The projection, the illusion remains the same. As you put it away, you almost have the idea that you can smell salt air.
Fuck. That is speechless. Just genuinely speechless. Yeah. Looks around. Obviously, Raven's not there because invisible, and it's just like, fuck. That's probably the best gift I've ever been given. And I'm just, and then Finn will kind of go back to where the others are and just go like, Yeah. No. So is it always going to just be night now, or?
I can't help how powerful I am. I've no idea. Actually, this is 100% something that I wasn't banking on continuing to happen. I thought it was just going to be like a kind of mood setter.
I mean, it definitely set the mood.
Oh yeah, totally. But I didn't think it would, stay this long.
Will you be able to do it again, or is that one and done?
I don't know if it's going to go away.
Have you just fucked this entire island's ecosystem?
No idea.
Okay, we do not tell anyone.
I think, yeah. The Canadian knows.
Shit, so she does. We'll play it cool. Before Finn goes to sleep, however, and what he wants to ask the group question. So, we obviously have what we have to do tomorrow, or the next, or whenever we do it. I'd like to do it tomorrow. I do have the ability to commune if we want to ask a couple pertinent questions beforehand.
Are there any changelings that aren't Sam on this damn island? Continent.
Yep. It's a good one. Possibly where does this take us? I'll
I
point
was
to
going to
the
ask if you
key.
needed that question before bed, actually. Right.
Okay.
She
One
might
more.
know. Nax might know.
Yeah. We'll check that first and then ask,
Okay. Nax,
just in case.
you're super magical and powerful. Does this lead to the labyrinth or somewhere else?
I'm not just finishing his dinner.
Why did you get fried rice and salmon?
Nax moves in mysterious ways.
I'm pretty sure couscous is definitely in this island's.
Oh,
like,
100%.
Thank God.
Am I able to establish where it
So,
takes us?
looking at it,
And
tuning fork of the familiar variety.
Ooh.
The arcane runes on it that form the anchor of the spell look funky as fuck. In the way that looking at them, you have the idea that they're almost changing while you're looking at it. But you can certainly roll an Arcana check.
Wow.
That feels
another
very
D4.
fancy.
I mean, or identify. We could
Oh my god, yes, I mean.
Ooh. Maybe I should have inspired you, but I don't have any left.
Oh my god.
No, no.
I think
Oh,
Max
God.
is the only wizard who doesn't know identify.
So, that's a 14.
There's only
Okay.
one spell. There's only
It wasn't
one
a
in my
natural
log
one,
in this
was it?
Fucking book.
Not on the D20. no.
Okay.
I was a 1 on the D4.
Looking at it with your tired mindset and, you know, the fact you've just been interrupted while eating, it's definitely some planar travel tuning fork. That much is obvious. Even if you can't make out the exact runes, it looks familiar enough to you, and especially the kind of weird distortion that's happening with the magic looks familiar enough to recognize some aspect of chaos. It's very reminiscent of when the book was still in one piece and the cover kept changing color, but you felt like you couldn't see the change happen, and yet when you blinked it was slightly different. This very much has that same visual to it. So with a 14, best you understand is that it could be a tuning fork to the plane of chaos.
Did I think, though, it could still use it? I just don't know exactly where it's going to send us.
So, as you understand plane shift, partially knowing the place is what's important. Having some form of familiarity, having an object. I mean, you've been there, so you know you've got the familiarity. You think you could probably at least give it a good try, and definitely if you were to have any objects from there, that would make it easier.
There's a lot of objects lying down where we came from.
If they're still
I'm
there.
sure that counts.
You can.
No,
You have a good memory of chaos.
The things that swapped places.
Shasita specifically mentioned, the changeling whose skull we interrogated specifically said that Shasita had awoken them.
So,
And I have questions about that phrasing.
weirdly, we do have something that's rife with chaotic energy.
Okay. Yes, go on. Oh. You leave my heart out.
No.
They're close at the moment, aren't they?
Yes. Yes, they are. Oh, and I haven't tuned it as well.
Yep. Another thing might be, should we go from inside the hallowed ground? Because when...
Then what's wrong?
Is it Shasita? Was that the name of her?
Yes.
Yes.
When Shasita did whatever she did, it left behind a horrible chaotic blob.
Yep.
So should we maybe do it, leave from inside the bubble so that it has a very low % chance of damning?
Or would that cause it
Makes
to
No, it
fold
won't.
in on itself?
It's a area of effect, not a bubble.
Yeah.
It's an onion, not an eggshell.
Okay.
But layers.
Fair enough.
Perfectly common metaphor. I don't know why you're all giggling.
Any other questions before I forget?
Is chaos about to be set free? How's the weather?
Long time ago, there was like a key mentioned, right?
Yes. And God King's Journal specifically.
Yeah.
I was gonna say
There-
there have been a few keys. But
Yeah.
Yes.
Chaos is in jail and there's a key. Was the kind of vibe that we were getting. Maybe you could ask the location of the key, considering we are.
You can't ask for.
Can't ask for specifics, unfortunately. It's
Not like
yes,
it
no, or
Is the eye the key then?
Has anybody got a map and a pen?
And some sort of straight rule.
Damn it.
Is it in grid reference A7?
Next campaign, I'm gonna outlaw maps.
Calendars, maps, what next?
This is
Marissa? What
none.
next?
Currency.
Electro?
Actually, fun random trades.
In that case, I would like to cast Communicate.
How many questions do you get? 3. So, like, we're thinking the thing's the key anyway. You maybe should ask about, because the last time we were in there, I managed to break the boundary and grab my magic. You should probably ask if you're okay.
I can ask 3 now, and 3 when I wake up.
Yeah, but we probably want to keep that.
As in I can ritually cast it in the morning.
Oh.
But if I do it without having a long rest, then there's like a chance that
you tune into drunk light.
yeah.
You get dim instead of light.
So people who say they're high on life,
Yeah.
where do you think that phrase came from?
Life not even once.
What even is the concept of a key? God damn it! I should have long rested.
Yes.
Okay.
I start. Are there any changes that aren't Raven on this island / continent?
Left alive.
Left alive.
Because there's loads of bodies.
Yeah.
Corpses.
As you sit down, concentrating despite the external input,
Reaver's in front of you with a piece of paper, like.
pointing at the specific bits that you've forgotten.
Yeah.
Yes. You feel that warmth inside you, that almost hugged feeling. The answer that you get to that question is no.
I'll accept a high five from someone.
Okay. Will the two pork take us to the plane of chaos? Plane of chaos? Or is it chaos? Is it?
Were we thinking it was going to take us to the labyrinth?
Well, isn't labyrinth where chaos is anyways?
Yeah, but the domain might be different from the labyrinth. Sam?
Life's currently on hold.
Will the Tuning Fork take us to where chaos is imprisoned?
Yes. Yes.
Yeah.
Very good question. The answer that you get to that is filled with anxiety and a yes.
Shit! It's end boss! Oh my fucking god! This is the haste. Oh, this is the save. This is the save. Get your potions because you're about to fucking go in it.
I don't think we should go. Oh shit!
We should get a potion. Okay.
Weaver just jogs down the hill to the potion shop.
Okay.
At this point, and from that answer, I think the I being the key is a kind of redundant thing.
Yeah. Ja.
Yeah,
Still might be useful
I mean, useful
to
maybe.
know that's what it's for.
Well, it's superfluous at the moment, unfortunately.
Do we have time to stop it?
That's a great question. Do we have how much time? Do we have
can't.
a week to stop it? If the answer is no, then we go very soon.
We're gonna go tomorrow, anyways.
Tomorrow, did you say? Okay.
Yeah, I don't think any of us are going to wait around longer.
That's probably fine. I'll give it a couple of days.
What's the worst that'll happen?
It's like it'd be like going to like an absolute totaled car and be like, yeah, it'll bash it. It'll be fine.
If our plan is to go tomorrow, ask if we need to go today.
I need tissue.
Ah, yes.
So interrupts himself mid.
Yeah, we're like really focused in this really nice snot salt.
Yes.
Aside from psychic damage, what does chaos do as a form of damage most often? Is it necrotic?
We haven't actually fought chaos, so we don't know. The bits seem to be necrotic and poison and all those
Poisons.
nice, horrible, acidic. Acid was a big thing at one point. Was it in the temple? The plants had acid lobbiness.
Lyra is now resistant to necrotic damage. It's my different challenge.
I think necrotic is a good shout. Necrotic's probably
I've
the...
got psychic.
Does life just go, I don't know what you mean by achoo? Will my magic...
You feel a bless you from behind you. Like,
Will my magic still work?
You know the answer to that question.
Will my magic still function as it does now?
Well, why not ask? How can I make sure my magic will
Don't
work?
get housed.
Oh, it's yes or no.
It's yes, no, or...
I can ask funkier questions, but the risk is me being insane for 24 hours. So
And 24 hours includes tomorrow.
yeah.
so the question is,
Will my magic still work as it does now on this material plane in Chaos's domain?
in Chaos's domain?
It's a shrug
Uncertain.
from me. Oh,
Fuck me. Right, okay, cool.
You just
You
renounce.
feel your heartbeat kind of quicken, and you get that heart palpitation feelings where you can feel it in your stomach, just with like nervous uncertainty.
You said it's like a feeling like being hugged.
Yes.
Can I put my hand up to where like hands reach out? I just kind of as the spell starts to fade.
You almost feel your hand being like squeezed for a moment, and then it's gone.
So we've got rid of all the changelings. That's the good news
Yes.
on this island.
Well, all but one.
All but one. The original.
No, emphatically, that's why I'm
I know. Being
the
tried-
upgrade.
Yes.
second generation.
Derivative.
That's the good news.
Would you like me to be more original?
The bad news
You probably only find out about it once.
is that the Tuning Fork doesn't take us to the labyrinth specifically. They're going to take us to chaos itself, where they're imprisoned.
Hooray.
And
That was sarcastic.
and the bad news also is that I'm unsure if my magic will work there.
We've dealt with that
Meaning
before.
that if someone goes down, I don't know if I can bring you back.
I think there's more to worry about than one of us not coming back from this.
Yes, what if everybody comes back? Although I am going to spend the evening and make sure that my will is up to date. You should do the
That's a
same.
good
Do
idea.
you not have one? Make sure you like.
I mean,
You get it like notarized by a
I
dragon.
was a privateer. I didn't really have a will.
Or anything.
It was kind of just like just collect my stuff up when I die, and that'll be it.
Okay. Well, you told me where your parents live, and I know where it is on the map. So if you die, I'll go and deliver your corpse to them.
Can you deliver them all the money I have instead?
I was going to keep that, but
You should definitely get your body there, because I think other than that, next will dibs.
Yeah.
Please don't turn me into Moni too.
Should I leave the Frostfell to your parents? I don't really have anyone to.
Dear Mrs. Jameson, I'm writing to you with the inheritance left.
Apotamkin Nax.
But there's a small transaction fee.
Slayer of Ibor Dazi.
Afraid
Finn.
I have to move here to.
My dad has arthritis, definitely not.
Tori returns
Oh, good.
with a small note. I'm so glad you're all alive. Grecky's going insane down here. It's so hard to keep him in the barrier. It's not a sending spell. It's a note.
It's a note.
I know.
Okay. Gina is very worried about Denarian, but I drew dips on who got to write this note. Denarian's father's really nice, but it seems a bit awkward. Tell Noctis I'm glad he's alive and to stay safe. And then there's a... Actually, you also. You all of you stay safe. No, there's a few bits like scratched out. Clearly it was written several times.
They're fine. They're safe. And they wish us to stay safe. Grecky is being a good boy, just a little bit restless. And Gina is okay. Just a little bit concerned. Your dad's still awkward. I'm sorry.
It might take a very long time.
He's awkward?
I
Didn't know this. Makes sense.
So we're all going to try and come back tomorrow, though, right? That's the goal here.
Come back.
Yeah, come back from where we're going.
Oh, yes. Where do you...
Okay, cool.
I'm more important than chaos.
Valid.
If this is not a one-way trip, what? This is a two-way trip.
Yes.
That's where we're getting at.
Grecky.
Yeah.
Are you going to bring Grecky?
Undecided.
Think about it and then choose properly. Otherwise, I will flay you or
Grecky is the best of boys, and the best of boys should not be fighting. It's not safe.
Why are you fighting?
It's now to the best of the boy, though.
Because you're also one of the best of boys.
What we should do is, regardless of what happens, whoever has the last bit of energy, we send Grecky home regardless.
Yep.
Should we just write?
No, I want an answer to that question. Why are you fighting? You are also one of the best of boys. Everyone in this party, including Nax, has sworn an oath that you must be protected at second to all costs.
Oh, that's nice.
Because you're too pure and innocent.
That's nice. I think I've lost some of our innocence. We've killed people.
Yes, as nature intended.
This is true. We should write our will on Grecky's collar. Give him a little note. So if all goes bad, we just send him back.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If
Okay.
found, please.
He is the. He'll be the lifeboat to this party.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh my god.
Yeah. In which case Greggy comes, but he's getting back.
Yeah,
if nothing else does, he is getting back.
Yes.
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 100%.
I'll start writing the note. The lifeboat.
Okay.
The lifeboat.
Do you want a copy?
The lifeboat to our boats in sadness.
Yes. It's give me
Full circle.
It's all connected, Marissa. You planned it from the beginning.
hand me your notes by tomorrow, and I'll attach it to his collar.
Marissa,
Okay. Yes.
may at some point in the night,
Yes.
how far away is the oasis?
That is the best one.
As far away as you want to set up from it.
Oh no, I just
If you want to be, it could be within 5 minutes walk. It could be within a half an hour walk.
5. It's just however far someone just wants to go there. Because what I want to do is I want to kind of go to the oasis, fill up my water can with water from it, and just take a second and just feel the peace of the place. And I want to designate this a sanctuary of life. for the purposes of a word of recall spell.
Very smart.
See if it stops over the fuck you right now.
For the players that aren't nodding and oh, that was clever.
You can
What does
teleport
this
back
do?
here in case of emergency.
Basically, I can, and this is the thing though, you and up to 5 willing creatures, so if Greco came, it would be more than one creatures.
That's okay.
That's
But-
fine.
If we're leaving
That's
in an
fine.
emergency, then one of us is already a corpse.
Ravens
What
are
if you could be an object?
Oh, that's a good fucking
Well,
point.
you could be dead.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
the other thing is, it's willing creatures, so,
So it's 6 people,
it's
or
6.
6 creatures.
Six
So one of
creatures.
us draws the short straw, and that kind of.
Well, you and up to 5, so us and then 5.
6 total.
Yeah, 6
Yeah.
total.
Yeah, but what I'm saying is Grecky's more
Grecky.
important than some of us coming back.
Agreed.
I mean,
Agreed.
Raven's already, on the plane of chaos. I thought.
I'm not. I'm emphatically not.
No,
What you should have said was
Or
Nax
you
can
can-
get his own way home.
I would be scared to leave Max there for more than just the revenge.
What do you mean revenge? We'd be leaving him to become the next.
Exactly, that's the
Oh.
problem. But
It's a bit warmer than the Frostvale here. This is better. This is temperate. I like this.
the thing is, I can only do that or heal
Don't worry
or
about
harm. But
I can banish a couple of you. Oh,
that's a good point.
it. I love everything about that sentence.
That's everything for me.
Okay. Are you guys sleeping through the night? Are you taking watches? Is there anything?
I have a dragon.
I have one more conversation I need to have. Hey Lyra, you up?
Hey there.
Mhm.
How are you feeling?
Oh, floaty.
Hmm?
I suppose. You look down. The cape's kind of like.
I dig it. It's a good look. I like the reflective sheen. Goes well with the robust scintillating colours. So I learned a bit about your history. Is it something you want to know about? Or are you just chill being you?
Oh, I'm just fine being me.
Amazing. We're going somewhere quite dangerous tomorrow, and there's a risk that I might not make it back. I was wondering what you wanted to happen in that event.
Not making it back? I don't want to die.
Indeed, I figured that's why you were a liar in the first place. And that's fine. You don't have to.
And then that had levels. That was why you were a liar in the first place. That was good. Yeah.
Well, it wasn't meant to be like a cutting remark. Maybe it was back then. It wasn't!
You sound like me.
Said the bard.
I think that was meant to be a compliment, but also, thank you. Cool. How do you feel about facing up against your old associate, Chaos?
There's a long silence. And then, well, I suppose in the end I'm just an object of use.
My original name is Raven.
I know.
I figured you were listening, but you also asked, so for transparency's sake. An object, you're more than an object. Otherwise, I wouldn't be having this conversation with you.
Roll me a persuasion check.
Amazing.
If she's not an object, does that affect when I have to teleport people back?
She counts as an object.
Persuasion, you say?
Yes.
Oh, I'm really good at this.
Mm-hmm.
Are you 2 levels of exhausted?
They use a peerless skill.
Okay, last one, I believe.
16! From a natural 1.
Oh.
Okay.
I know.
The knowing. Yes.
Doesn't matter how good you are sometimes. Sometimes you just strike out.
I sense a sadness in you.
Yes. I haven't quite worked out where that comes from yet. Part of it, I suspect, is a expectation that this is coming to an end, one way or the other. It feels very penultimate.
All things end eventually. Unless you're imprisoned.
Yes. And even then, eventually someone will come to save you.
There's no response to that remark.
It's okay. I was mostly thinking of chaos. But I also know what I said. Like I said, if you don't want to come tomorrow, that's fine. I know there's someone here who at least would value you. Maybe not in the same way as me. That offer's on the table if you want to take it.
We are bonded now, Raven.
Yes. And I would not walk away from that, but I also would not deny you the choice.
For now, I go where you go.
I take it. Also, insight check. How long is that a threat to take over my body?
I was going to say, I go where you go until you go where I go.
Right?
Yeah.
It's not like a.
You
it's
cannot
not like
hear.
A mental,
You cannot hear what Lara's saying.
but you can hear what.
Depends. It could be entirely telepathically because they can communicate telepathically.
We're bonded now, skin suit.
I think there are parts of it that I wouldn't have said out loud. 20, dirty.
Yes, definitely a bit ominous. There's no direct threat of I'm going to take over your body.
Yeah, but
But it's also not entirely good intent.
you're such a flirt.
If Sam goes quiet,
Yes.
Reaver will walk over and sit down next to them and be like, okay, so tomorrow, everything might.
1 minute. What were you saying?
Funny you should be talking to someone in your head, because it's kind of who I want to talk to. And I put my hand on your shoulder / on the cape that's wrapped around the shoulder.
Mm-hmm.
Now,
Disturbing.
we had a talk.
Who's we?
Us in a day of
Okay.
some sort.
Just checking.
Um,
Because it might mean you were making plans
I
behind my back.
knew your cape a lot more than we and maybe it knows itself.
I was there.
Yeah, you were. Totally. Right there in the room with us.
Yes, I remember it clear.
And the phrasing, and I'm only thinking of this at the time because it made sense at the time to me, at least, in reverence of more the way that Finn's source of power talks to Finn. They seem to be fans of being like abstract. And I'm trying to give that a go.
You're trying to be abstract.
Yeah.
Okay.
Now,
Let me get
and
to write down your wisdom.
the hand that's on Sam's shoulder begins to like coalesce into small like black flames.
Mm-hmm.
You threatening the Master Jedi.
Lyra. When we spoke to someone who knew about just about everything, they said that the only release or really end to what it is that's ailing you is death. And I'm looking past Sam at this point.
I heard. They don't want to die. So I
He's
won't
trying to
let
kill
them.
me. He's trying to kill me.
And so
He's
I
trying
won't
to kill
let
me.
them.
He's going to kill me.
You should take your hand off Lyra.
I don't want to.
I know you don't.
What I want to do is offer Lyra a choice. And it's something that I've been able to do for some time. It's something that I've been thinking about for some time, ever since we lost one to chaos already who didn't seem like they wanted to be there. Now, Lyra could be a chaotic force, sure. Lyra could have been some crazy-ass mist or storm goddess that swept sailors to their doom. Most sailors flying into a storm.
I know, and you were amazing.
Valid. I've been a force of constant destruction since I came back.
I know.
There's so much blood seeping from my hands, it's unreal. Not really. But I squared my debt, and I've got nothing chaining me down.
Okay. But you're being very intimidating right now.
This entire time, Reaver hasn't had the same steely gaze. It's the full-on, like, almost like you can see the mousy brown hair. Like,
very human.
I
mean, your burning hand is making physical contact with Lyra. And they very
Is it burning your shoulder?
No, that doesn't.
Because it's harmless. What it is, though, is a peace offering. Now, Lyra seems riddled with chaotic energy. And Ioun said death would be the escape.
Yes.
I'm offering her a conversion of sorts. Through the rite of dedication. There's a chance that if I touch one humanoid who wishes to be dedicated to your god's service, that target can make a saving throw, blah, 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 and the creature can benefit from this rite only once, but they can dedicate themselves.
Some sort of ceremony, if you will.
You could say it's a ceremony of such.
Thank you for the offer. I'm sure Lyra and I will discuss it, and no one will be coerced into doing anything they don't want to. Whether or not it works. Or would work, sorry. Thank you for your consideration.
I just want her to know that there's no ill will towards the puppets.
Okay.
If she tries to mess with you, though, I will destroy her. That's the kind of like fallback on this. But the option's there.
Not all friends who influence each other on some level messing with each other.
No, I mean like...
I know, I'm being obstreperous.
In the same way that if you were to go that way.
I tend to be obstreperous to terrifyingly powerful creatures. You may have noticed this.
Yeah, what I'm saying is it's the same deal with you.
If I mess with her, then you'll kill me?
No. The way if you become the monster that you don't want to be, we've got that deal bargain. That's the kind of same script here.
I see.
Lyra's an all-powerful being trapped in a cape.
Or a liar.
Or a liar. Yeah, I mean, she is a liar. She's a deceiver. That's
very much so
the whole point. But if that's what she was made for, that's what she's been doing. I'm not holding that against her.
Okay.
It's the chaotic barbs that I don't want to sink into you while we're there facing it.
I mean, that's why I'm having a conversation with her to find out if they're comfortable going there in the first place.
Sweet.
And they seem to be. Or rather, they're more afraid of being alone. And I swore to protect them. So I will. From everyone. From themselves. From me.
This could help.
Yes, thank you.
Especially if it's some bullshit some god said about god stuff, you know?
Yes, well. A lot of very powerful people seem interested in Lyra.
I'm more interested in bringing her into a space where she won't harm us. Or you specifically.
Wow.
Sadly, we've got attached to each other, so.
Yes.
You seem maybe one of these people that need...
What are you gonna do when this is all over?
Probably sleep well.
Mm-hmm.
It's probably going to be the first thing.
Holiday.
Yeah.
Vacation, hot springs.
Something like that, yeah.
And then?
I keep doing what I'm good at.
Interesting.
There's an entire island swarming with undead null that I've been keeping on my list of. I mean, you're more than welcome to come. You have grievances there.
I feel there's a conflict of interest.
I mean, there's going to be conflict.
Yes, and I'm interested in it.
Sweet. Joyce is there, Lara. Nice. And I pat Sam, and the flame extinguishes. It lingers on the shoulder for just a little bit and then dissipates.
You just get a strong feeling of distaste, dislike. I wouldn't quite say hatred.
Yeah.
But if they could glare, they would glare.
From which of them? All of them?
From the feeling of it, that's the only feeling in existence right now.
Interesting. I just say to Lara, I mean it though, I would protect you from, like, even him.
Thank you, Raven.
You're most welcome, Lara.
I see.
Good.
I'm not hiding.
And that's the first time you've actually heard that other voice that you know is there speak.
Oh, the one that said the same thing about, I don't trust them.
Yes. How much of Lyra's cape form have you unlocked in terms of abilities?
I've got one.
Hey up! Oh, what?
I've got one set of question marks remaining
You fucking legendary.
Is it in the cape form?
Motherfucker.
in the cape form. There's 2 question marks in the Lyra form, one in the person form,
Yes.
and one in the.
One of them's a
In
curse.
addition, the following
All of them's a curse.
spells can be cast through the cape once per long rest. Misty Step, Fog Cloud, and Gust at will. Gust is at will.
Will?
Gust at will.
Oh.
Only
We
Gust.
haven't met anyone called Will yet.
Once per long rest, Misty Step and Fog Cloud.
Just as Reba walks away, there's kind of like dramatic of like sand just away, a small rain. If I had hair, it would be.
You just hear him go. Oh, fuck.
Right.
I go, sleep. Offer made. I tried.
Do you guys
Sleep.
Yeah.
sleep?
Sleep.
Okay. I'm looking down because I'm looking at your passive perceptions.
I bet you see this is quite high.
Yes.
See a thin,
See it.
if you will.
It's not blind to
See it thin. is what they called her back in the day.
Yeah, it's old see a thin. See a thin. Where do you think the name came from?
Sam and Finn.
Yes.
That's not how you pronounce it.
It's my new dragon name, actually.
Samathin.
Samathin.
Sionson.
Samafin.
I hate you all. As you
Campaign 2.
finally have a moment of rest. Well deserved.
A long rest. A moment of long rest.
A moment
long
of long
moment of rest.
An 8-hour
A long moment of rest.
We've leveled up. Don't take this back from us.
Big try.
Both of you are woken up.
Oh, fuck.
And this is a few hours into your long rest. Don't worry, I will let you continue it afterwards.
I'm in my.
A cutscene.
I am in my sleeping leathers. I just want
Yes.
to point that out. You get stabbed once in your sleep, you never go back.
Oh, that was
You
we're back.
there's a you're tossing and turning and something feels odd, like there's maybe a noise or something that woke you and it's no longer happening, but for some reason your deep sleep is gone and you do the thing where you slowly wake up in the middle of the night and you feel like something's wrong.
Is Lyra there?
You guys
Lyra's
definitely
there.
have to go pee.
You're definitely gonna have to go pee.
Yep.
And there's a few
I don't think I fully recycle all ingested materials. I think in
You
this.
don't have a proper mouth in this one, right? It's just
Yeah.
like a mitch. Sorry.
No, semantics. P semantics are important.
You can hear there's still some people talking, although it does seem like most people have eventually fallen asleep. And the few that aren't are very quietly whispering to one another. You specifically, you just feel a bit uncomfortable. But Lyra's there and looking around, you don't see anything. The big hulking silhouette of Siathand against starry sky. But but there's nothing that you can identify as out of sort. Finn, however, you're very familiar with the night sky.
Yeah.
Specifically, because you used to navigate by it. And you see what Sam sees. You see it in silhouette, and it's looking up at the sky as well. And following that gaze, you recognize there's a light there that wasn't there before.
Shit.
A small but bright twinkling.
What is it, Finn? What do your human eyes see?
Well. So Donald has ideas, but Finn wants to look through the spyglass. Is it just like a very, very bright star?
It looks like just a very bright star. I mean, you can see it.
Someone check this.
Brighter.
Sleeping or casting meteor.
Shit.
But it
2 weeks.
to your eyes, it looks like there's an extra star in the sky.
Is Seathith awake?
She appears to be looking up.
Finn will very quietly go over and go, what does it mean? A new star in the sky?
She turns her big head towards you,
I'm with Finn.
and her voice comes out in a very low rumble. She also tries to be quiet.
Oh no. We should use message.
Nothing good for a start, but you said she got away.
Yeah.
Do you not feel? She kind of ripples her skills. It's like something in the magic is different.
Is that right? That makes sense.
I'm going to just cast a small secret flame in my hand.
Mm-hmm. Small sacred flame in your hand.
Who is the star?
Would I have felt anything?
I was gonna say, why isn't Reaver?
Your passive perception is 11.
Okay, that's what it is.
My deity isn't.
No, that's true.
It's a fucking Reaver! Reaver! Reaver is chaos! Fucking.
There's very much for the two of you. Both of you are very insightful. Anyway, she's not saying the obvious.
Can I get that spyglass back for a second? Promise not to
I
break.
look around for any potential ways that this could be magically broken, and then I hand it to her.
Looks like a star.
Is it flickering?
Is the game bigger?
As far as you can tell,
Not twinkling.
it just looks like a star. It's bright enough that it's comparable to like the northern star, that even when the moon is full, you can still see it next to the full moon. It's bright, but just looks like a star right now.
Those last 2 words you just said, what was that?
Just
right.
looks like a star.
Just now.
Just now?
Right now?
Right now?
Right now?
Okay.
Shit.
You're looking at the you turn the telescope the other way around.
Now I'm inside the boat.
Yep, it's not getting bigger, is it?
Not looking at it for some time. Not as far as you can tell.
Here's a weird question.
You're
Stars.
asleep, but yes.
No, not Reaver. Me. Stars, categorically, in your universe. The fuck are those? Is it like a well-known, like, it's a sun? Or is it like, the stars hold spirits of ages
Planar
long?
travel? Not a thing. I mean, for the last 1,000 or so years.
Okay, so these could all be different planes.
Bubbles around recently.
And you
A new one just appeared, shockingly.
and something's wrong with the magic.
Wait, so do you say that each star is in a different plane?
That's not what I said.
That's what I said.
That's what he
That's what
presumed.
I presume.
What do we know of this world? What are stars?
Good night, guys.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
So
Like,
what are stars?
Twinkling lights far away. Do you want to roll a history check on the history of stars?
I do.
Yeah,
I
like,
do.
what do I know about stars? Like,
I'd very much like to do.
You're not awake, but sure, go for it. Those
In
who
my
would like to roll a history check on the history of stars, go for it.
Oh
It's
shit.
just when God put lights in the sky so that we could keep ourselves safe by night, that's all.
Dirty 20.
Shut up, Adrian.
11.
Okay.
Your mind games won't work on me. I know they're all stay lanterns.
Just lights in the sky. As far as you're aware, just like how the moon is just a big light in the sky and the sun is an even bigger light in the sky.
Cool. Right.
You've got a vague idea of that.
Astrology
they move.
isn't a thing.
Well, it's a thing. Astrology is a thing, but you don't. The knowledge.
Astronomy, not
Guys.
astrology. Sorry.
The knowledge of their small balls of gas is not a thing.
Sweet.
What did you roll?
I have
11.
a star sign.
Okay.
So it's the same.
There are loads of stories among different cultures about stars.
Okay. My question was: is it scientifically that like
Nah.
wizards have went? Those are giant balls of gas, or
You haven't
it's
spoken
all-
to any wizards.
It's all folklore.
Nax. Don't fucking wake up, Nax. You know how he
Yeah.
gets.
Finn's just gonna kind of
Go back to sleep. You can't change anything.
and go back to sleep knowing that I could do fucking nothing right now.
Mhm.
Just listen. Play with your spyglass for a bit.
Okay.
No, that's me sleeping. I'm just
When you all wake up,
To the beat of Finn's heart.
yes, it's still dark. Nighttime is still upon you.
Oh, jeez. Can we off that?
No.
It lasts for 24 hours.
Does it? Sweet.
Yes.
Where's my sap?
Not
Yeah,
forever.
I need a happy lamp.
You've had your long rest. Reaver, you do wake up with an I feel wrong.
Everything's fucked.
Yes, there's a new star in the night sky. We didn't want to wake you because you look so peaceful.
So what?
There's a new star in the night sky.
Can I look at the star? Well,
Reaver
it's-
just like
it's-
looks up into the sky and is like,
Yeah, you have no idea.
that one.
"There's like what? It's like there's 3 in a row.
No. There.
That one looks like a horse.
It's actually a goat.
It's a goat.
Yeah.
Just look a bit
Okay.
bigger.
Not as
How-
far as you can tell.
How do you tell them apart?
Practice.
They all look exactly the same.
You have to look at the pattern, not the individuals. You
There's a
gotta,
pattern.
you gotta see the forest, not the trees.
That's what I normally see. There's just hundreds of dots.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How do you recognize the different sections? You look for pattern.
There's sections.
What would you guys like to do?
8. Boom.
Can I get a death
Okay.
board?
Who gets all the AIDS? Sorry, choice of word that was unintended.
Wow.
Everyone has AIDS.
Who gets all the applied aid?
97 sessions and everyone has AIDS.
So
Rare
we're going into this. It's gonna be a time.
Don't look at me.
So
Oh yes, 100%.
No,
We're just gonna go do it just now.
yeah. So I'm gonna do 4th level aid on me. Me, Eridrian, and Reaver.
Which does.
20 HP.
Holy shit!
I cast an 8th level spell.
Okay.
I'll text you.
20? No,
Okay.
15. My bad. Sorry, 15.
15.
Yes. And 3rd level aid for Daenerys, Nax, and Raven.
I will forward mine on to Greggy.
You can't, he's
You
not
can.
there.
You're not.
Cannot.
Greggy's not there. And
Yeah.
you can't just not my spell.
We are getting Greggy before we go, so
Yeah,
technically
if this
you could-
happens,
you could hold off.
can you just hold off on it?
Not really. And I can only cast on 3 individuals at a time.
We're at 150 HP, ladies and gentlemen.
Bloody hell. So what does everyone give?
You get 10 extra HP.
How much did I get?
You got
I still
10.
haven't hitting 100.
Oh, you what? No way.
Wizards are super squishy though.
I know.
I'm at 115 now.
106.
Do
You want to give me your shield before we go?
Do you guys travel down the mountain to pick up Greki?
Yes.
Yes.
We're
Yeah?
going to leave from the hallowed ground.
Yeah, the
Okay.
super deluxe hollow ground.
Before we go,
Mm-hmm.
are there any lotions, potions, or anything that we need to attune? grab.
You should definitely get some more healing potions from the local alchemist.
Nax, you wanted to attune to the robe of spell absorption last time. You never got the chance during a short rest. If you would have wanted to do that over the night, you could have done
One
so.
level of exhaustion.
Yeah,
Just
why
heads up.
not? Yeah. I was something in harm. Yeah, you've reminded me. I'll do it anyway.
Okay.
You've put the coin for me, and
Sorry, I didn't mean to.
no, I was literally going. Should I? Should I? Should I?
Marissa,
Yes.
as we're walking down the hill,
Mm-hmm.
I would like to pull out my scroll of greater restoration.
Don't waste that on me.
You're exhausted
Yes.
still.
Well, give me a few days. I'll have my face back. I'll eat someone's soul, and everything will be better.
We might not have a few days. We might have a few hours.
Fine, I suppose, as you say. What was it you said? It's end boss time?
No, you got
You
the
said that. One of you said that.
ping that we're just literally going to be like, here, this is where chaos is. Ta-da!
If you wouldn't mind, I'd quite enjoy being able to think clearly.
I will use the scroll to have greater restoration.
Good use of the scroll.
Yes.
But I also want to check as I'm casting it if it feels weird casting this high level divine-esque magic. If the process of doing it feels weird.
No.
Okay.
The other planes, the sources of magic Tackman spoke of.
So I think that was the difference between planes and domains.
Yeah.
So you had like the domain of death and then light. Because
Domains are the things you and our sources of right, okay.
I think the domains are the sources of power versus the planes are just affected by it, maybe?
See if Clint said the magic felt weird. I wonder if there's a new domain.
Or the empty one's been filled.
Oh.
Oh, that's a point I could ask
Oh, no.
if chaos is free.
Yeah. I figured that was the
Ask if Shasita?
Shasita.
I had all the letters there.
She's definitely some sort of weird technical amalgamation of what she looked like beforehand. Most definitely.
I know how final forms work.
Yep.
Um,
We just did the first one. That's the.
We've had first form, but what
Yeah.
about second form?
What about second? Oh, yeah.
having a crisp walk down through the night sky. Not as hot as it could be, which is nice.
What kind
You
of
walk-
weather? Is it still winter or are we in spring yet?
It is still winter, but it is warm here because dry.
Yeah.
Berry bushes and stuff. There's fruit bushes and stuff like that still on the way down, but more wintry bushes, or is it still
No.
fruit?
The first plant life you see is near the monastery, where I'm pretty sure Everdrian at one point cast plant life or plant growth as well, just because he could. Walking past the monastery, things seem to have quieted down a bit here.
Yeah.
Things are resuming normal
I take it
business.
the pyre's still burning.
No.
No.
It looks like it has been burned through.
Okay, good.
Yeah. But yeah, people are being tended to, things are being tidied. Walking past it, you get a few nods here and there. There's distress. You can tell that people are, although they're working and doing their regular tasks, they're doing so uneasily. People here sense that something's off as well. And there's a lot of glances to that small third building that sits there.
When we get a moment, I'm going to veer off towards the dark building. Then walk in. And do that thing where like I'm just like put my hand in the font. I think this is going to be it.
Oh, cloud.
Everything seems wrong, which means we've got a very limited amount of time to change what's going to happen. So, any advice or assistance ahead of time? I know we're sort of square here, but not so much asking as a patron, as a friend. We need to win.
In the quiet of this small building, the unnatural quiet, it's as if all the sounds from the outside are gone. Put your hand in the font and you feel as if another hand is reaching out and holding yours, squeezes it. And you hear a voice out loud as much as in your head. It says, I know. Hurry.
Another week, right? I get that much I haven't finished.
Go in, it's fine. And I just splash the water.
You get a interestingly splash of water back at you.
Get wrecked.
As we're walking down, I'm just walking over here. Did you... Raven, was that ceremony? Because if it is... Regin, do you want to get married?
For fuck's sake.
It was a joke.
I asked him, he said no.
It was a joke, I just wanted to see where you twisted it.
I
You
will
want to get
walk,
married?
I will walk over
But
to...
it sounds like there's actual benefit.
Yeah, small grey goblin.
Oh.
Chaos one is.
Oh my god, please.
And I will take one step in the door.
Okay.
Maybe
Stepping into that small building,
Mm-hmm.
you can hear a wind constantly.
In the Chaos building.
Yes. And looking at the small basin of water that sits there,
Mhm.
moving, constant movement. There's initially when you came here, you were told that they used this to look for if there was any activity,
Yeah.
kind of as an alarm to see if things were going wrong. Things are going wrong. Yes.
I'm gonna walk up and put my foot on the side of the kind of pool,
Mhm.
the well. Be like, you had your chance. I got Luna back. Everything was fine. And you sent changelings to fucking kill her? You're fucked. And I turn around and I leave.
Can you do your communing today? I have a question.
We'll wait till we have
And as I walk out,
Just add it to the
summon the
list.
safe. And with the kind of stabby pointy end, scribble the kind of like balance sigil that I carved a long time ago on the statue. But just like right out the front door.
Okay.
And I walk from there through the hallowed ground. I'm like, the entire way, just like, fuck you.
You get from the monks around a few like,
Yeah, fuck this now.
Be right back, gonna go knock a star out the sky. And I just wander off.
What a line. I'm
now
recording that.
I will
Head punch a hole in the sky.
save you out a little bit of time here. There is no potion shop in this city.
Yeah.
You have to look for one.
That was more of a joke than...
No, the joke was the potion.
Potion seller.
Rhodey is the one who
Oh,
previously
strongly
supplied you.
The potions are the friends we made along the way.
Don't eat your friends.
My healer's kit is
Strength
better than any potion, just saying.
But you arrive back at home, and before you make it there, before you make it to the hallowed ground, there's a loud
Sirens.
and this
We're under attack.
grey streak just comes running up towards Denarian and jumps against you, licks your face, and it's just all over you.
Oh, little bit of Greco.
Like doing that absolute like dog with like attachment problem thing. He's like jumping on you, peeing a little bit, rolling on its back, being back up, jumping on you again, going around its own tail, goes towards everyone else, then goes back to you, just hyper and all over.
I'd say we need to work on this, but we do not need to work on this. This is entirely okay. Okay.
And just walks like with his left haunch against your leg and makes walking a little bit uncomfortable, but it's just like there and growls at the world.
Yes. Okay, let's put our wills on Grecky's collar.
Yeah.
Like a little pack. Put a little note. I put a note in it that I've written overnight.
Okay.
That'll be to like Gina and things.
Okay.
Any other notes? Any wills? Last testimonies?
I've...
Any last words you want to the world?
My will's already in my room.
It's sealed. Don't open it. Unless I die. In which case, read it.
Mine's in a letter. Mine's...
Okay, Greggy, if we all die a miserable death except from you. I'm like, do I save this in wolf? Yeah, I'll save this in wolf form. No, I won't. It's fine. It's the same thing. If we all die, you just have to run away and come back here. Yeah?
Who's a good boy?
Yeah. Perfect.
Yeah,
We're all sorted.
Yeah.
Sorted.
Okay.
Should we go bite some bad people? Yeah.
Lara, can you be a liar for me?
Of course.
Thank you.
James into your library.
I appreciate it.
You too. As you arrive at the hallowed ground, Luna is at the door immediately, looking very concerned.
Luna,
Doesn't say anything.
You won't believe what your brother said. It was the coolest one-liner I've heard all month.
We saved the day. It's fine.
Oh yeah, that.
She knows.
Shit's got real.
I can tell.
Yeah, we're gonna go fix it.
I feel like this is too serious to lighten the mood, but I'm gonna try anyway.
Do it.
Fair.
Denarian, you need to save Gina from your father.
I go to them. What is happening?
So there's pots and pans everywhere in the kitchen.
Okay.
And it looks like she is trying to tell him how to bake.
Oh no.
Now, there are about
It's such a complicated
3
thing.
deflated
Pies.
doughs
Oh no.
that were clearly meant to rise and that have just deflated while rising. Both of them are covered in flour. And your father's huge form is standing there with like it just keeps sticking to me. I don't understand why it does that. Oh, hi. And then Gina's like, oh, hey.
How do you normally get baked food?
Oh no, don't even.
I said to my dad.
either.
I don't need to eat. And then this morning, my stomach just went her.
Here's a good berry. That's all you need. That said, baking is much more interesting than good berries.
Thank you. I knew that there had to be an easier way than all of this sticky stuff. Oh, it's stuck to the berry. Oh, it's now stuck on the other hand. He's like trying to.
I need to.
But if you can do a good berry pie, that is the peak of meals.
By law, I need to drink. Terry's up in stock roll.
He looks over, he's like, raw dough isn't bad for you, is it? He just puts the berry and the raw dough in his mouth, makes a face.
Oh my god.
I mean, yeah, that's
Really
most of
hold
my
that cookie
baking anyways.
Puts a floury, sticky hand on your shoulder. It's like, I feel terrible that I can't help right now.
I'm baking.
That is fine. You've helped a lot.
I'm
And
going to a terrible place. If you're doing what I think you're doing.
yeah, we're doing what you think you're doing. But if you look after Jeannie here, that is all.
Look after
We'll be fine.
yourself.
Thank you. Got any advice? Any wise words? Don't jump off cliffs. Don't listen to the sirens. Don't shoot your friends with arrows.
That's a very important one.
Oddly specific ones.
Yeah. Yeah.
Um,
I think I was wrong, but I apologize, Reva. I think I might have been charmed.
I summon the south and I'm like, changeling! No,
No, we established.
it's fine.
And that was only at that point in time.
It's true. They're all back now.
Any wise words?
other than what you've just said. Kale's just tricksy. Their power is not just in power.
Yeah, I mean,
Things are not always as straightforward. They're complex and all over the place and unpredictable.
be fine.
Cool. I'll keep a heads up.
And know where you need to run.
Thank you.
Tina walks over to you. Puts a hand on your cheek. Says nothing, but just gives you a hug.
I'll be back. I promise. And this is my last saving the world.
I know you'll be back.
Cool. I mean, just in case I'm not back, but totally I'm going to be back. There
It's
might
not a promise
be
you can
a
keep, Dorian.
message in Greggy's collar. I'll add it
He'll
for you.
definitely be back.
He'll definitely be back. I mean, I will also totally be back.
Of course. Of course.
Of course.
I was gonna make you a bread to take with you, but
I take a look at my dad, covered in Bordeaux.
the 4 or 3 deflated beds, the bowls filled with flour. We never finished one.
I'll be back tomorrow, probably. Yeah, one day. We got
Maybe
this.
we'll have a berry pie then.
Okay.
Oh, with these strawberries?
Can I go to the cellar and get 2 bottles of the strawberry reserve?
Yes, you don't have a cellar, but yes, you can get 2 bottles of your strawberry reserve.
We're a dog a cellar by now.
Yeah.
I was gonna say, I'm pretty sure
Like-
it is in fact a Richmond's room.
I like to imagine there's below, there's an illusion somewhere of a trapdoor
Yeah.
that Raven put there for Finn, and occasionally he just
Yeah.
not in the cellar.
I'll take 2 bottles. I'll hand 1 to Ridgeroom. Just for the road.
I have a feeling I'm going to need it.
We'll be fine. But, a good drink along the way never hurts.
20-minute adventure in an hour time.
Well, let's do this.
Yeah, let's go.
I'll summon the sword into my... No, not leaving behind this one again.
Cross planes.
How do you guys?
Just go knock the star at the
Spin
sky.
around 10 times, chuck salt over shoulder,
Yep. I get the
click our heels.
I
before
think we
go.
should use Raven as our link
She
to
doesn't stop
chaos.
bugging
And
Yeah.
you'll just end up in
And
Orion.
just like
Or inside the liar.
maybe that's where we're going anyway.
The real liar was the friends we made along the way.
True. So I think we're
Did we
going
have
to... We have the tuning fork.
yes, and what items did we get? And
Send a message at some point.
Honestly,
So we
I
can
asked for 2
respond.
things. An instrument of incredible power and a spyglass for Finn. And I got 1 of them.
And we still have the book.
was the
Season.
spyglass from?
From Ronnie.
Oh, from running. Yeah.
You did.
I've got the
I
syringes.
think we also get an instrument of incredible power,
I've
just
got-
not from.
I have
They're
the
beautiful.
syringes from the plate.
Oh yeah, you have the chaos.
Well,
one.
actually, I
in the
have
eye
3
of
of
the
the
holder, as they
syringes.
say.
Reaper has the other.
holding.
Oh, no, I'll give you that
What
one.
are the fringes again?
Extremely slow death, painful death, slow death, and quick death.
So what you're saying is we need to stab you with syringes and then use you as our.
How many syringes do you have?
4.
Can I have one, please?
Would you like extremely slow death, painful death, slow death, or quick death?
On a scale of 1 to 5.
Yeah.
Quick
Let's
death.
go with the quickest death.
Okay. Yeah, I hand you the red one.
Has it got like a safety on it?
No.
I mean, has it got like a protector on it? I'm not going to stab
I
myself.
take it back.
What I can do is I carry a sword.
I go to the winery, get a cork,
if
put it on the...
No,
put it on
if
the
I remember right, they were in leather things because you had to take it out.
Break to release.
Yeah.
And an extreme quick death syringe.
This is the quick death.
Are these not potions?
No.
Nope.
I mean, technically,
Death syringe.
The only difference is dosage.
and administration.
As you guys prep,
Yep.
Luna started watching the entire time.
We'll be good.
I don't like this.
I don't think anybody does.
Right. Got the syringe.
We got this.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Do some sending midway every so often. Keep an eye.
I will.
Keep us informed of what's going on here as well. If anything terrible happens here. Daenerydad's like a massive dude, right?
Mm-hmm.
But he hasn't like done any like summon swords or wings or magic or anything like that.
No, he does have his weapons.
He does have his weapons.
Yeah. But he's never went, "Ah!"
Yeah, but do his weapons look like immense, or do they just look like mundane swords
They're
now?
befitting his size. So they're still somewhat immense.
Yes, but
Yes.
do they
Not
look
magically
sort of
immense.
magically immense, or are they just...
From what you've seen so far,
Yeah.
it doesn't look it.
Okay, I'll walk over to Daenerydad,
Mm-hmm.
and I'll be like, if anything attacks here, I need you to use your gargantuan size and epic abs to defend everybody in here. And I spin some black fire and summon the magical trident,
Mm-hmm.
and I hand it out to him. And as I hand it across to him, all of the cool black flame detail and decals and everything have all been on it, and all the kind of like sharp, kind of serrated edges fade off it, and it returns to its regular
Well,
glory.
normal. Still
Normal.
a very beautiful
Yeah,
blue.
it looks
Well-crafted
it looks like how
trident.
it should now.
Looks a lot more sea trident.
Yes, very sea trident than hellscape trident.
As you hand it over to him, he holds on to it and he looks at you and says, I promise I will do everything I can to keep them safe.
I know.
And as he says that, there's a, like... You know that his magic has been taken or has waned or whatever has happened there. But the way he says it, it sounds like an oath.
Oh, he's a paladin.
Yeah.
Nice.
I should have low-key just kept the death part to it and tricked him into becoming a paladin, right? Fuck. We'll talk when I get back.
You serve a new god now. Me.
Nice.
Right.
Okay, we going?
Yeah,
We're doing
let's
this?
go. Let's do this.
Everybody ready to fight for everything?
Yep.
So everyone describe this? Chaos's prison? Realm of chaos?
I think it's basically Chaos's location.
Yeah.
The location of
Because if we're thinking Shasita has ascended to some throne of power, that chaos entity.
we're probably going to have to deal with this in stages. We're definitely going to appear, and Shasita's going to be there in all of her tentacle glory.
Technical glory?
Tentacle.
Oh,
Yeah.
I don't think anything that Chaos has done has ever been technical.
apologies. These films over my eyes also affect my ears, apparently.
Oh.
Reading lips.
Yeah. I guess.
Yeah.
We go where the thing takes
Where
us.
it takes us.
Yeah.
We have a tuning
Big
fork.
chaotic things.
Unless the tuning fork was deliberately left as a trap.
Probably.
One way to find out.
Like 100%.
We also
We
have
should get ready
the
to
syringes.
immediately defend ourselves.
Immediately.
Okay.
I did that hours ago.
Yeah. The fire that rippled off of the trident coalesces again to
Alright.
be the scythe on
Which one
Reaper's
liners
back.
before we go, anyone? You've had yours? We're doing? I know you're dying. For a witty one-liner.
No, nothing from me.
Fuck it, let's kill a bitch.
Alright.
Let's finish this.
No.
Do you cast flame shield?
Let's just send him.
Just
Bye!
Teleport.
so thin.
Fuck it, I want V1 this.
Plane should be used on an unwilling creature. Shall we?
Let's do this.
Okay.
Feel death to his
As
part.
a note, during
Yes.
the night, because I only need a short rest to get my spells,
Mhm.
I imbued a 5th level spell in the spell ring of spell storing.
Okay. Noted.
Just noting that down. Yeah.
Okay, you all gather around, hold hands.
Yeah.
Greki this time as part of your group.
The whole collar.
You see Gina, Daenerys, Luna on the outside, licking.
Family.
Before we go, I'll look across to like Eridrian. Do you want to send call your thing beforehand? Leave a message.
No.
Doesn't write, doesn't call, just wanders out into the beyond. How very you.
She knows.
Fair. Very ambassador, like, defending the entire Fey realm.
And every realm.
Also confidence.
I think the Fey realm is more important in this case.
Yes, but one is more majestic and glorious. And originally would never care about such base things as the perception of others.
You're kidding? It's the
Yes.
thing that matters most in the whole world.
Yeah, I was being sarcastic. You appear to have lost some of your sharp wit if you can't tell.
Forgive me, I'm a little tense.
Let's go.
Do you want to send anything to the
Fucking
automatons?
cast
Or
the spell.
The
God damn.
the automatons? Or
Should I not return in 10 days? Kill everyone.
Okay.
I don't feel the need if I'm gonna die. Everything's coming with me.
And on that note,
Just for clarity, if I do die, I expect every single one of you to spend the rest of your days attempting to bring me back.
Don't worry.
Is that clear?
I can do it literally as
Disintegrate. Done.
Yeah. We'll spread your ashes.
To the four corners of the earth.
Don't worry. We have an in one way or another.
We'll name it after you.
Yeah, coming and going.
Yeah.
Right.
I'm a potted plant.
Chaotic thoughts.
Nope.
Deep breath.
I'm just going with you. I'm not thinking any chaotic thoughts.
Not timing your tea brewing. Just putting the tea leaves in and just giving it any amount of time.
Very good.
That's it. We're guaranteed to be there.
Water is cold.
Yeah, not
Well,
even not
that
checking the
knows.
temperature.
It's not even water.
Next, what you do is the honours of rolling a D100.
Oh, just like guidance.
You could guide this beforehand. Absolutely.
Oh shit! I was
Yeah.
What about some inspiration?
Would also work.
Guy.
If anyone-
Would an ability? Is it an ability or is it
I
just
will
luck?
inspire you next.
No, I'm doing it because I'm better than you.
Can we both do it?
Is
No.
this that we find out that high number
I'll
is
inspire
bad,
you,
so
inspire
guidance
him.
makes it worse?
Alright, I'll take it.
So
You were aiming for
anything else
3.
with guidance then?
You
Anyone.
rolled 95.
Anyone could tear a hole in the sky and take us to a terrifying realm of misadventure. It's literally you.
Oh.
6, and then a 1.
Oh,
that's
six, six,
You have a D10. You have a D10.
What?
I
Any
inspired
inspiration?
4. 6, 6, 5.
Oh.
What is the what total number am I looking at in hundreds?
71.
71. Okay.
You have a +1 to anything. Magic casting or spell casting.
This is 71. All the buffs have been applied.
Okay.
I mean, I've got the damage, but
Yeah, that brings
Well,
up to
that might
66.
come into play.
Right, that's what that does.
You find yourself teleporting. Something once so difficult, now weirdly familiar. You find yourself extended in that black space where you take a step and you feel like the next step never comes, and then you find yourself landing, even though it doesn't look like you have landed. Around you you see stars
Fuck.
and the blackness
This is my
of
part of the
space. You see what look like maybe other planes or planets in the distance in a variety of colors, clearly bigger than stars. You can see outlines of places here. You can see the sun as a small, faraway speck of light. Below you, you see ground. But it is more than over what looks like 1,000 feet below you. And it looks like you are floating in this sky, this space, but your feet tell you otherwise. So you feel like you are standing on a surface, slightly soft, almost like jelly, in that it gives a little. And occasionally, you see a ripple go over this otherwise transparent surface. The difference between visual and what you feel is extremely nauseating in this weird space, this area. Below you, you see more stars, but different. somewhat familiar. It's almost more beautiful than what you see around you, but unnaturally beautiful. There's colors that swirl through the air and it seems to be moving constantly, almost moving as if it's waving. And as the next wave of stars moves, you see sand wash in, a desert that moves. And as some of the dunes sink, you see rising out there one single tall lighthouse before it's swallowed back up again. And with that familiar image, many of you feel a sinking feeling in your stomach. And you hear a voice. Well, 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 look who's here to ruin the fun again. And I would like everyone except for Reaver to roll me a wisdom saving.
Resistance.
Is this against a charm or a fear effect?
It is not.
Oh no.
Wisdom, did you say?
Yes.
Do I get a resistance off in time?
It wouldn't help you.
No. Fair enough. 23.
Clarifying.
Okay.
It's good.
That's good. Oh no.
Do you want numbers?
What about Greco?
Denarian.
6.
Okay. Could you roll one for Greg
Yeah,
also,
yeah.
please?
Um,
While you do that, Eridrian.
18.
Okay. Nax.
10.
Okay. Sam.
16.
Okay.
15, Greggy.
Okay.
Guys, give him wisdom saving.
Denarian, Greki, Eridrian.
You can get like
No, not Eridrian, sorry.
I was like, if
No.
it's just
Finn.
But Sam. So Denarian, Greki, and Sam.
Oh.
That sinking
Would you-
feeling,
Okay.
different counters.
Oh.
Not just your save here that matters.
Oh.
The three of you, that sinking feeling in your stomach, it stays. And there's a remembering of all the terrible things that happened to you in the maze. I would like you to let me know if you roll a natural 1, please. And Denarian, you had 1 permanent chaos point, so I would like you to let me know if you roll a 1 or a 2 on a d20 roll, please.
Oh
A
shit.
permanent chaos point
From
from the maze.
Yes.
Oh, I thought that would have like.
I forgot about
I didn't think it was like permanent.
So, Nax and Eridrian, neither of you feel this similar sinking feeling, but I do have 2 points for you, Nax, on paper, and 1 for you, Eridrian. At this point in time, they don't mean anything quite yet, but just so you're aware, Finn,
Yes.
you shrug off the feeling.
Can I quickly cast Sacred Flame in my hand to see if it will work?
Hold that thought. Because immediately near you,
Oh dear.
now that we've gotten the admin out of the way,
Oh no.
yeah. It's a drop.
you briefly catch a glance of green cloth. Before the moment you see it, as soon as that happens, this whoosh, bright circle or orb of light appears around them. What would you like to do?
What?
Circle orb of light
Yes.
appears around them.
Yes, you can't see through it.
Who's them?
Shasita.
Oh, Shasita.
Green,
Presumably.
green robe,
It-
flash of green.
The moment you appear, you barely had time to gather your bearings,
Okay.
and that happened.
I'd like to cast quickly Sacred Flame in my hand, see if it works.
Seems to work.
And then hurl it at the sieve.
How far away is this big orb of light?
So they are about 50 odd feet away from you.
How big is the orb of light?
Yeah.
Seems to be 30 feet in diameter.
Shit.
30 feet in diameter.
Spread out. Just because I could do something similar, I don't think this is good. Big orb of light. Is there a person? Or just an orb?
It's opaque.
It looks like it's just like a big orb around where you saw this person. But the moment you appeared, basically, it went up.
What's the ground we're standing on?
Yeah.
Is it see-through?
Or is it-
Yes, it is entirely see-through, and which is why you have that weird uncanny feeling where... yeah, exactly.
If you can't anti-fall, maybe don't walk out too much. Maybe the ground stops being ground at some point.
We don't know.
I am going to walk 30 feet to my left. So tangential from the person.
Okay.
Does it continue to be ground?
You do so, yeah. With every step that you take, there's this feeling.
Is she also outside the...
She's inside.
Right.
It went up around her.
Got it.
Is she looking at us?
You can't tell anymore.
We need to get in, but we need to not top this membrane.
Does this look like anything that we've seen before? AKA, Finn does a lot of light spells, and there's also been a giant wall of light summoned at one point.
No.
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 Nothing that we've seen so far. Book.
Come on, can I start making
Might as well go home then.
Yes.
I don't want to have my shield up, ready for anything that's just about to hit me.
As you get closer to the space,
Resistance.
you realize that this jelly-like membrane barrier that you're walking on, there's a hole in it. And it's near where this sphere of light sits. And you see there's what almost look like strands that are just kind of loosely floating. And that hole seems to lead directly down 1,000 feet below you into that moving desert.
I found the hole.
As you get closer to it.
I want to keep pace with him.
Okay.
I'd like to...
The stars below it start moving and swirling. And Sam, you almost have a moment of appreciation as it rolls towards this tear, this gap that is there. And you hear this voice, familiar to all of you, although you all hear it slightly differently. Oh, I don't think so. And out of this starry night sky, swirling upwards, starts to form a shape, almost draconic in nature. Only as it takes form, the head appears almost slightly humanoid. And in addition to its 4 wings, it has these 2 long arms as it crawls out of this tear.
Horrifying.
And then it roars at you. And it turns into a shriek because when it does so, the mouth opens and it doesn't stop opening as it bends backwards and its mouth turns apart into this grotesque parody of a beautiful starry dragon. And now I would like everyone to roll initiative as we take a moment to set up.
I'm sorry.
Raised by his elven mother as a single child, Denarian's mom talked little of his human father. Apparently he was a great man. Growing up in a secluded village, there was no religion or magic, there were barely visitors. Here, there was only the circle of nature. Denarian made himself useful to his clan as hunter, but he never stopped being distracted by life outside the forest lands, and his curiosity of humans often got him in trouble. Even more so when he learned that somewhere people could apparently do magic. Finally, and not unexpectedly, the day came that he set out, against the wishes of his peers, and ventured beyond the forest. Denarian found that there were many things he wasn't ready for. Currency, for one, was an entirely foreign concept to him. he also learned that people can be cruel and harm for fun when he freed and stole a wolf pup from a trader's cage. Yet none of this deterred Denarian from wanting to enjoy the crazy chaos of the wider world. When he heard rumours that magic could be taught in a faraway capital of a different continent, Denarian and Grecki boarded a ship. They would not return to Orion for a long time. The stars were especially beautiful tonight, Lady Jane Akeldia thought to herself. The pride she had once felt at her accomplishments turned into a resentful nostalgia. She sighed heavily. It had been too long since she had fed, and looked up at Simon. Her mind was already processing her next steps as she led him to the large bed. She would sate her hunger, and in the clamour of her consort's unexpected passing, would declare herself in mourning and leave her estates in the care of the heirs to the dynasty she had created. She would take on the persona of Samantha, a young woman disguised as Samuel Ransford, a travelling bard. A mask over a mask over a mask over a mask. Common practice for the 900-year-old shape-changer. All that she had learned was that being long-lived just meant watching the people you cared for die. Nothing had given her the satisfaction she had sought. Not family, not power, not the gods, not even selfish fulfillment of her every passing desire. And so, after centuries, she finally gave in to wanderlust and left Orion in search for the thrill of adventure. Even when Finric Jameson was just a small lad, he had an affinity for helping those who needed it. It started with a small bird with a broken wing that miraculously flew again, and from there evolved into apprenticing at the local temple, where he learned the arts of medicine until his 18th name day, after which he travelled south to learn healing on the road. A plan put to an abrupt end when bandits attacked him and robbed him of all but his name and knowledge. Going from doctor to beggar, Faith was quick to introduce new opportunity to Finn, in the form of a dying dwarven man. And by saving the life of First Mate Usenthor, Finn was granted the position of ship's doctor aboard the Bleeding Crow. Here, he lived an adventurous life of scavenging, exploring and smuggling, although never killing. But more importantly, he lived a life as a trusted friend of Captain Josephine, the devil on the water, equally feared and respected. He would never have chosen to leave that ship. That choice was made for him by Captain Soren, whose dark history with Josephine Finn never entirely uncovered. The doctor was thrown overboard with no knowledge of what happened to his new family or Josephine, the captain he was slowly falling in love with. Instead, he woke up on a small beach, clothes torn and stiff with dried salt. With gritted teeth, he set out to find the nearest city and means for revenge. Waking up in a strange place, sore and nauseous, Nax couldn't quite remember where he came from, or how he ended up in this endless field of long grass. All he remembered was that someone or something had seriously pissed him off. It took him some time to find his way across this strange landscape, and when he finally found the city, he was starving and angrier than he had ever felt. It didn't take him long to find the nearest tavern, where he proudly demanded the guests make space for him and serve him his food. I said, "Leave, lest you be damned." When they laughed in his face, the anger was tempered slightly by confusion. Why weren't these peasants quivering in their boots at the mere sight of him? Nax raised a hand to neck level in a choking grip whilst lofting the other overhead as if cradling some orb. Nothing happened. Rage was now replaced by confusion and perhaps even some fear, as he snatched some food and ran, huddling in an alley with only a cloak to protect him from the elements. Slowly the realization dawned on him that he had lost something very important, and that he would have to work like some lowly wizard to get it back. Stealing a spellbook and focus, he picked up a rumor. The royal family was looking for an object of great power. Something he could keep for himself, perchance? If you are a bandit in the north of Padina, you better watch the shadows. Tales tell of a carnage-fueled demon that will find you should you gather too much fame. The Grim. It has been some time since Noctis Reaver took on that persona. For him, the story started when bandits pillaged a small farmer's village he lived in, when he ignored the knife at his throat to save his sister. As he lay on the floor and felt life leave him, he bargained with death. you are willing to pay for your soul by servitude, and for her life with what is equal to her worth. With the dagger that slit his throat in hand, Noctis took up the mantle of bounty hunter and started the laborious journey of evening the scales. It was a few years later when a royal courier came looking for the Grim to get rid of some nobleman the king himself could not be seen taking action against. His Royal Highness King Ansel would be most pleased to hear of your acceptance of this task, and would be most grateful for your services. Noctis didn't care much for his employers. A soul was a soul. Completing his task with ease, he set out for the capital of Astrakani to collect his payment, and to collect a new unexpected job, one that required him to join up with a motley group of 5, who he introduced himself to as Reaver. Loving to play parts of mystery and intrigue, it was both mantle and name that Eridrian put upon himself. Leaving an unexciting life and a sad past behind entirely, he surrounded himself with the more magical and dangerous aspects of the Feywild, and became an emissary for the Seelie court, spreading the good word. Yet curiosity still plagued the Eladrin. Often he went to those big doors wrought from golden branches. No noise could be heard through them, but he knew court would be in session. There had to be another way in. Searching the ever-changing halls, a voice like a soft summer's breeze interrupted his sneaking. Lost a path? And ever since, Eridrian walked with renewed step, and in her name. His journey to the material plane began when he received a direct summon from her to find and retrieve an artifact of great power in the form of a book. Setting out, Eridrian infiltrated a strange and dull palace, working together with a group of hired humans. Dodging traps and guards, he managed to retrieve the mysterious tome, its cover slightly hairy and of an ever-shifting grey colour, and with a closed eye on the front. Wanting to quickly escape, he used the planeshift scroll that Tatiana had given him, only to feel an uncanny tug mid-teleport. And rather than finding himself in the Seelie halls, he found himself unceremoniously dumped in the bathtub of a very confused doctor.
Can I have initiative rolls? Above 20.
23.
23.
No, 22.
22. Reaver. Okay. 2015.
16.
18.
I've got 2 18s.
I think I've got the high again.
Max and Finn.
Yeah.
Oh, there's a fucking not working rubber as well.
It's the worst.
Yes. Max.
And 16 Denarian.
Thank you.
And 15 Birdie.
And 15. Raven, what is your dex score?
My initiative modifier is +4.
That's not what I asked. I asked what your dex was.
Just checking. Because those are different things. My dex modifier is +2.
Okay.
Why is she asking for that?
Because someone
Typewriter.
Well, with who?
The dragon, probably. I hope so.
You know when you fight a boss and you you think you kill it and then it's got a second phase?
Yeah, it's the vibe.
Yeah.
6.
Nice.
I'm really texting some of my friends, I love you, I might be about to die. Brackets, this is D&D related.
Okay, good. I was going to say,
You
put
know,
brackets in
Yeah.
because if we got that message from you, we'd be concerned.
If you got that message whilst I was playing D&D though.
Yeah, but if we weren't in
didn't
the
know.
knowledge that
We
you were
don't know
playing
the schedule.
D&D,
Okay.
I'd be like, something terrible's happened at drums.
Yes. But on a Thursday? No, impossible. Thursday is laser tag day.
I don't keep track of your schedule,
Once
man.
upon a time.
Real lasers, oh no.
Yes. Power surge.
You
All
just did.
right.
Fountain Bridge on fire.
Well then. Reaver.
Aha, me.
Yes.
Oh no. Oh!
I don't like that you went over to an area that's been occupied by, oh my
Oh my god!
You were the first to react.
That's
Oh,
not
amazing.
fucking. No, my god.
Turn it around.
Yeah, can you pass that around the table?
Holy
fuck!
That's
What
the
is that
fucking.
mouth?
Oh my god.
Oh, I'm texting back.
What
Let's
the
look at it.
fuck?
It's like a dragon from
Oh,
Stranger
it
Things.
does have a head.
Yeah, it's like when you said it opened.
Souls.
I just assumed like,
yeah. It's
but that's like properly unzipped. Hideous.
It's like the seagull.
Very well painted.
Special 3? No, 2.
You are correct.
It's the
gaping dragon.
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh my god.
What?
The figurines.
It's a Bango Namkai.
Dark
figurine.
Souls game.
Horrifying. So we're
Oh
facing
my
a dark
God.
soul. I roll to the right.
You roll, yeah.
I want a picture of it. Well, my phone's taking forever to start.
No, I don't want to do that. Just in case.
Fucking god.
Where you put it back where it lives,
It lives
in
here right
chaos.
now.
like off the TV, like off the battle arena entirely, right?
Yep.
Yep.
It's tired. It needs to
Oh
go
my
have a
god! Look at the framing. Insert long
So-
red health bar.
River.
Okay, so
Zoom in. Enhance.
I was going to say, don't know, we'll get a good photo for you.
So zoom and enhance are triggered.
Donna, your phone's a million times better than mine. Can you send that to me so I can see to live?
Photography, it's all about can we use.
Yes.
I mean-
Put it in in-game chat.
But genuinely though, my camera is.
okay,
Let's do it.
I am going to do something.
Something.
Mm-hmm.
One shot it.
Alright, Bob.
One shot it.
So this orb of light
Uh
is
huh.
over here.
Uh huh.
Is that it's inside the orb though, in the membrane.
It is outside, on top of the membrane. You saw a glimpse of Shasita being inside of there, but you can't see through it right now.
Okay.
It might just be an illusion. Believe it's not real.
Dimension door.
You'd be amazed how much that works.
Okay, Reaver.
Yes. Well, I am going to kick off with. Yeah, I'm going to run forward
Mm-hmm.
because that's what I would do.
Okay.
Tell him about. Let's go. I want to slide that in front of Finn.
Okay.
Just to there.
Mm-hmm.
And as I'm gonna grind to a halt, I'll put my hand to my chest, and the flames wreathe the entire they like kind of coalesce into the full moil and I cast Shadow of Moil.
Okay.
So I'm wreathed in flames.
Is that concentration?
It is. I think so.
Okay.
Yes, it's concentration.
Thank you.
Okay. Just thinking.
This thing probably has reach.
It has pretty long arms.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Cool. Well, I'll stay more than 10 feet away from it.
Okay.
You're definitely that's gargantuan. You're definitely looking at 15 feet.
Is that your turn?
I'm hoping it's further back than it's. I don't have any kind of bonus actions that I can do. In fact, I am going to. So I went from here 5, 10,
Yeah, you moved
15,
10 feet.
20,
Yeah.
25. Kind of 30. So I'm here,
Okay.
sort of like still with the 10-foot gap.
Okay.
Right. That's my turn.
All right.
Action, movement, and I don't have a bonus action is viable in this situation.
On initiative 20.
Shit.
Fuck.
Finn.
You die.
Does a 32 break your AC?
Oh!
Yeah, it does.
Why are we even wearing armor at this point?
So,
It's a stab.
Good point.
no.
Let's just get
Okay.
naked.
It's a lair effect.
Oh.
On initiative 20, you see out of this small gap that is there, briefly below you, there's a flickering image of a woman, huge, gargantuan, looks slightly tiefling in nature, winking at you. Who then reaches an arm through that hole there,
She's not out yet.
They're not.
reaching for you
Yeah.
and pulling you 30 feet
There's a guy down there. Isn't that what we want?
towards that hole.
Oh, this is perfect.
Right? Stop the
You're
break.
now, I realize you're behind the dragon for you.
I can see on the other screen too.
Okay, you're 10 feet away from it and 10 feet away from the hole.
Uh-huh. Cool.
Okay. It is then your turn.
Running back. Okay.
Nope.
Do
This
you
is-
want to use the full 30 feet?
This is perfect. So I want to basically stay within 10 feet of it, but basically put me back to 10 feet in front of it.
Okay.
So, yeah, like
So look,
5.
this way?
Yeah, like basically there.
Okay. Yeah.
Do I have any more movement?
20 feet, yes, you do.
Okay, can I move back 5 feet?
Yes, you can.
Am I within 30 feet of the others, or am I just out?
5, 10, 15, 20, 25. Just, you need to take one step further back for that.
It's not.
I'll take a step back.
Okay. It will take its opportunity
Yep.
back.
Okay,
How far away from it were you?
50. It's when I left
You moved
beyond
from
15.
15 to 20.
Got it.
Yeah.
So 26. Break your AC.
It does right now, yes.
Okay. Can I have
Oh, shit.
from you a strength saving throw, please?
I know where this is going.
-1. So 15.
Okay. You only take 16 points of damage. Did you say 15 or 16?
Uh,
I'm guessing.
I rolled a 16. I've got -2 plus a 1, so -1's 15.
Okay. As you try and move away, the claw reaches out for you, and you feel it pierce your armor,
Piercing.
and it holds you firmly in place then.
Uh-oh.
You are grappled by this creature.
Shit.
While you are grappled, you are also restrained. Just so you know, that means your speed becomes 0. Attack rolls against you have advantage, and attack rolls that you make have
Wow,
disadvantage.
this is... I've got an idea though, because if it's... Okay, so you said 16 points of damage.
Yes.
What size category is this creature?
Huge.
Huge?
Yes.
Or gargantuan?
No, huge.
Okay, I have a play.
Okay.
Wow.
Gargantuan's like Tarrasque size, right?
Gargantuan's 4 squares across.
So,
Huge is 3.
I am...
We're going for one.
I'm...
You said huge.
1 second. On
Bas-
your turn.
Basically, it's got its fingers or claws in my chest cavity,
Yes.
essentially. I'm just gonna go... okay. And I'm going to summon a raven's claw
Mm-hmm.
on/next to it.
Yep.
As for my spiritual weapon at 4th level.
I was gonna put it on its base.
Yeah, no, basically that's where it's gonna be. It's like in its jaw mouth.
Mm-hmm.
Unfortunate.
It's then gonna take an attempt at a smack.
This is specifically.
Ah, fuck me. That's 17.
17 does not hit.
Fuck.
Spectral Raven.
And I'm then now like pinned by this thing. I'm like, ah. We might have come here, but we're not the ones stuck here with you. You're stuck with us, as I'm going to teleport out of its grasp to smack it with my new rapier.
Hey.
Okay. So you go towards it.
And I'm going to use Booming Blade as an attack.
Opening strong.
I realized as soon as I was like, you're grappled. Okay, that's fine. And restrained. Well, fuck.
Okay.
Ryan,
Yeah.
can you touch this dice for a sec?
No. I'm keeping all mine.
No.
I'll lick it for you.
No.
If you want.
No.
I'll get Greggy to lick it for you.
13.
But you teleport first.
I teleport.
So you are out.
I'm out.
Yes.
That's fine.
Okay.
But I'm out of the thing.
Is that your turn?
That is my turn, bonus, and action.
Okay.
It also does have a reaction now, so that's fun. That's nice.
At the end of your turn,
Yeah.
some form of legendary action happens in this corner.
Something happened.
Thanks for that.
I don't like
welcome.
that, so. Does
You're
the
welcome.
hole widen?
It does not yet.
Oh,
Oh,
wow.
There's that word again.
I hate that word.
You're the worst.
She's the best.
Okay.
It's true.
Nax.
You're not the only one who gets a glimmering shiny sphere. I'm going to cast Global Invulnerability
Okay.
Nice.
at 8th level.
Can I hide inside that?
Yeah, you can basically come and go.
10 feet, right?
Yeah, radius, I think.
Radius. So that means it's 20 diameter?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
So 5, 10
That's fucking smart.
to there.
I wish I picked a different spell this morning.
Are you trying to get more of your party or more of
No,
outer space?
it just centers around me, but they can. I don't think there's anything to stop any coming into it. It's just
Okay.
a magic barrier, basically. So
It's 5 out from there.
What does this do?
5,
it'd be
10,
like
15, 20.
Yeah.
Yeah.
basically,
That's what it
if
was.
you're in the globe, only spells greater than 7th level, I think, can enter it.
Tight.
Yeah.
That includes
I'm still gonna stay in here.
Yes.
Can we shoot out? Can we magic it?
Yeah, you can shoot anything you want.
We've got a wee siege thing going on.
Is that concentration?
It is concentration.
Okay.
Good luck, because nothing can fucking touch him.
Is there anything else you'd like to do?
Yeah. Really do anything else right now. That's what
Okay.
Don't see the point in life.
At the end of your turn, the dragon is going to use 2 of his legendary actions,
Oh no.
Oh no.
Great.
and it's going to fly up. And as it does so, you see bits of star and dust just kind of fall off it as it flies up with these incredibly damaged and torn wings. Each creature within 15 feet,
That's
that is
me and Reaver.
both you and Reaver, must succeed on a dexterity saving throw, pretty please.
No worries.
natural 20.
Natural 20.
Natural 20.
Where were you for the hit?
20.
Okay. In which case nothing happens to either one of you.
When you flew up the
Yes, you can for an opportunity.
It's 18.
18 does not hit.
Fuck.
As it is going to move up to half of its speed and plop down over here.
Disagree. No, thank you.
Okay,
Oh fuck.
Denarian,
We're inside its reach.
Uh huh.
it's your turn.
It can reach us, but we can't reach it. We still have to be in touch with it.
Well, yeah, it has long arms.
Okay.
Yes.
If it's arms, yeah. Okay, sweet.
I can vouch that is Salon Alzark.
They so far they seem to have about an arm span of 15 feet, if you will.
Yes, but I can't attack with arms unless it's currently doing something. You know what? I'm just gonna run in to kill it. 5, 10, 15. Consider my life choices of leaving this bubble.
Yep, it's just... Sorry, I put a bit on the edge.
And then leave a bubble.
Mm-hmm.
20.
You can move back. It does not have a reaction anymore.
Very true.
Oh. I will...
Assuming it only has one reaction.
It only has one reaction. I will bonus action spout a leaf out of my head.
Okay.
A very intimidating leaf, I'll have you know. It's like one of those like leaves with like... You don't know whether it's like green or orange, or is it like going into autumn? Is it still... who knows? Who knows? It's a very strong leaf.
Dream triggered.
That is Guardian of Nature.
Pick a season!
And
concentration?
Yes, I'll be concentrating on that.
For about a round.
And then I will attack.
Go for it.
I will go for it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, how dare you play Dungeons and Dragons?
Oh no, that is a 16 to hit.
Zero.
His AC is over 18.
And a 21.
21 just hits.
Just hits!
8. Oh shit. Very low.
Just making note.
I can roll 13 or higher to hit it.
Oh, I have advantage on attacks because of my leaf.
So let's then say that this is the first attack that hits.
Thank you.
And roll again for the second attack.
Cool. Second attack is a 14 or a 23.
Nice. Number.
So 2 attacks.
23
2 hits. Cool. On my first hit.
I have a chaotic AC. I might change.
Just roll d20 plus your AC.
Probably 15.
8 points of damage. And second attack, 12 points of damage. 12 plus 8. Nothing to modify that. So that is all for now.
So
And
20 total.
yes.
Okay.
And then I'll use my last 5 feet to move away.
Yeah. Well,
Just like...
As you slash at it, and there's this weird moment where you make contact with something that seems both corporeal and incorporeal because of its nature, but you make contact, and there's a almost like you have to tense your arm to continue like tearing the blade through it, but you hit. You also notice where it is right now that the front right leg of it seems to be taking on this almost yellowish color, like the sand below it.
It's taking on the color.
It's reflective of what's below it. So if we lure it onto the sand, it'll have different capabilities than if it's over the stars.
Or it has active camo and it's about to turn invisible on us.
Could be a camel,
Kinds of people. That is my turn.
Okay.
because camels were.
After your turn, Danerian, it's the dragon's turn.
I'm in danger.
oh,
Who
yeah.
used that initiative? That period of skill on
It's going to do what it does best.
We're inside a globe of invulnerability.
I'm not.
White shit's probably not going to do much for a dragon.
Spells, right? So, where it moved to, would you say it is more on the sand or more on the starry night sky?
Sand.
I'd
Assuming the
say-
sand goes through
Yeah.
that
On
way.
the sand? I think so too.
60%.
That's
Yeah.
the middle line. That middle line is more on. Okay.
You're right.
Sandstorm
Yeah, you're
breath.
right.
As it lands there,
It's okay, I'm deeply in tune with dragons. I wish I wasn't right now.
it's like the stars that make up its composition turn into these small shards or small grains of sand that just float around within it. And it inhales, and as it inhales, you see the entire mouth closes. Can I have from this group over here, please?
It's a line
Dexterity
weapon, so it just hits
saving
a-
throws. As it breathes in a cone. Oh!
Should have said stars.
Come on, roll high.
Oh,
Oh.
buddy. Oh, buddy.
This is one of my good saves. I rolled a 2, so that's 9. I can't remember paladin. Just like
I rolled a 3, so 12.
Numbers.
you have a lot more dex than I do.
I get advantage because of my leaf.
Okay. That seems legit.
When you don't even
It
ask.
starts like twirling like a helicopter, repelling the sandstorm away.
If you were to tell me that you were talking with trees right now, I'd also believe it. Okay, Eridrian.
I love your notes right now.
12.
Bill. Sam.
9!
Bill. Grecki.
21 for Grecki and 18 for Denarian.
Oh, wow.
Bill.
Sorry.
On which part?
Yes.
18.
No, it was 21 for
Yes.
Greg. No, 21.
Max.
So Grecki has the Ring of
Okay.
Protection, which would give you +1.
Oh, yeah, it does. I need to remember it.
So it'd be
22.
Success.
I need to remember that.
Oh. Okay, I am going to
That's also
use
terrifying.
a dice roller for this one.
Oh, no.
What kind of damage is it? Explosives?
Sand damage.
Coarseness damage.
Don't like that face, Mercer.
It's below average.
It's about to
Okay.
get everywhere.
Everyone except for Grecki. Unless you
Eleven.
have
Oh.
fire resistance,
Oh!
you would take 61 points of damage on a failed save. That is 30 points of damage on a successful save. Or if you have a resistance,
So 61.
61 to Denarian
31.
and 30 to Grecki. And it has lost its breath weapon for now, unless it can recharge it. I think that's going to be its turn. Sam,
Oh, well.
you just got toasted.
What size category is this creature?
It is considered gargantuan.
What?
I checked my sheet. My apologies.
No, that's absolutely fine. That means plan S. I will drop right in the center of it.
Inside the creature.
Well, insofar as that's possible, yes. The synaptic static.
I thought you meant you were going to drop inside. Okay.
Please.
Is that an
Little foreplay before
intelligence?
I believe so. I'm just
It
double
is.
checking. Yes, that's correct. Int save.
Okay.
Come on, Lyra, let's do this.
Oh,
No,
fucking.
it's fucking glowing.
I'm sorry. That's a natural 20.
Okay.
Does anyone have a thing that makes them stop, can make people not have crits?
Does it take half some things?
Oh, yeah, it will do, won't it?
Yeah, sorry, I wasn't paying. I was just in my
verifying that.
concentration check.
86.
21, by the way. So, yeah. Whoops, off.
Good shout.
Oh, really a
Denarian.
good number.
So there's a question.
Concentration check from you.
Incorrect. I was
paying enough.
Oh,
That's right.
natural.
Probably save it for
Natural
when it's
20?
You're gonna kill everybody.
What's the total?
It's a natural 20.
Mm-hmm.
36 before
Oh, yeah, I
halving.
forgot.
Psychic damage.
1 second. Hold that number.
Holding it.
This is a constitution, right?
Yes.
I do get advantage on that if it helps. +2, so 22.
Unfortunately. Wow. Half of 61 with a 22. It's not going to cut it.
on a natural
I crit.
20.
I mean, none of you could pass that.
You can?
Yeah, then
I
I'll
would've-
modifier on that 20.
Fuck.
I'd
Sorry,
give you some
12 modifier.
some bonus because it's in that 20, but 8 short. It's too short, I'm afraid.
I just add my constitution to it.
Your
right?
leaf just
Okay, now I'm angry.
Sam.
I think it was 36.
36.
Yeah.
Okay.
Raven just
Is that before or after the half?
before half.
Before. Okay, so that is
18.
18. Thank you.
Just blasted with a psychic scream.
Nice. Is this a concentration spell? Any lingering effects?
No lingering effects since it passed the save, so not a concentration effect.
Okay. As you scream at it, and there's no real reaction from it, but as it sways, you can see almost part of it inside move, as if it's blasted from the inside. And since it's made of this starry, swirling sand composition,
Actually,
you see parts of it move.
I dig it.
Okay.
I think I can see me. Can you move me, keeping equidistant from this thing? Because how far away from its reach am I?
You're 5. Yes, you're diagonal 15, so technically that's 20, I believe.
Sweet. Keep me at that distance, but circle me around closer towards person with the blue tag.
Okay, that's Reaver.
Yeah,
So,
thank you.
you're gonna go 5, 10.
Yeah. Movement's currently 30.
Okay. 20.
25 and then another 5.
25. I'm just trying to make sure that you stay out of its reach.
Yeah.
There you go.
Cool.
Okay. Is that you?
As a bonus action, I say to Reaver and be like, this creature needs to die. And I inspire you. For D12.
Oh!
At the end of your turn,
Yep.
Something happens over there.
Does it widen?
I would tell you.
Okay. I'm paranoid.
On initiative count 10.
The spell magic.
I do.
Drop it like it's hot.
I know.
That's the priority.
Yeah.
Ah!
Oh, fuck. me.
Ah, shifting sands. This is cool.
Oh, I love this, but I also hate it.
You see the world below you move, and you all have this
Yeah,
kind of
that's amazing.
feeling.
It got worse, folks.
Oh, worse.
Now-
The dragon takes on
Starry?
its starry aspect
Ladies and
again.
gentlemen,
All the grains of
worse.
sand are gone.
Both.
Okay, that is 10 done. It is now Shasita's actual turn.
Oh, no.
Okay. Oh, this feels terrible.
Concern.
You see this widen by like 10 feet.
Priority.
Eridrian.
I cast Wall of Light.
Nice.
Came prepared for this.
And
The shoelace of
it-
power.
it's not going to help. Because I'm going to laser right through the middle of the thing.
God dang it! Where are your start and your end points?
It's 60 feet. So it starts like here.
Okay.
10.
I do, but I don't
1,
want
2.
to.
60 feet is 12 things.
No,
Right?
as in like
Yes.
I don't have one on me. Ah, go.
Then it might need to come back a couple, depending on how much room it has. I want it to stop before it gets to the hole.
Okay. Then 15,
Should I
20,
just
25.
run it through
Oh,
Shasita?
30, 35, 40,
I mean,
45,
she's in a
50.
special globe thing. So.
60.
Could you
Okay, there you go.
Being the leader,
Yes,
you don't know.
there. But
Okay.
right through the middle of the.
Beastie.
Yep.
Beasties are lovely. This is not a beastie.
This is.
Okay, I'm going to put it here. But let's try and remember. Actually, can I? That will do.
Yeah.
Close enough.
Yeah.
Modern problem.
Okay, I believe it makes some form of saving throw.
I'm going to lose concentration on it next time anyway, so it won't be that for long. Yes, it is a DC 17 Constitution saving throw.
Okay. So 21.
Fuck
Yeah.
me.
That part is. Well, it still takes half damage. Oh. 3, 4, 5, 6, 12. That's 6 points of.
Oh,
Buddy.
The real bonus is if you find it.
I feel like it wouldn't matter if you can afford it.
okay.
And then I'll move inside the globe, please.
Good
Nice.
idea.
Nice. Okay, so your turn.
Yes, it's on my turn.
Back to the top of the round, Reaver.
Lair action incoming.
Is there a
I said Reaver.
sick?
And I'm considering.
Hmm?
I'm considering.
Thank you for letting me know.
I look at Finn and then I look to the orb. And I run at the dragon thing.
12, 10, 15, 20.
Here's a question: how dark is it here?
Reflected light.
It is. Yes, it is light.
Light.
It's
Yes.
bright light now.
It's bright right now.
In which case, so I'll drop Shadow's Mile.
Okay.
Does that not make the dark thing, the space around you dark?
No, it just makes it dim if it's bright light.
Aww.
Yeah.
Heartbreaking.
So I went from having advantage on my attacks to not having advantage on my attacks. Whee! I'll run in regardless.
Yeah.
Bonus action Hex,
Okay.
Oh,
which is a concentration.
Mhm.
Dispel Magic is ranged.
Yeah. Yeah.
And then I will attack it.
Vehemently.
Go for it.
Remember, you've got your inspiration.
I know. So the first one's going to be Great Weapon Master.
Oh, yes.
Oh, low. Too low to even bother, I think.
Heartbreaking.
Unless...
It was 21 when it was over the
Yeah, this is I rolled
No,
a
it's 21%.
I rolled a 2, so this is
Plus 19.
possible with a plus 12 from an inspiration die.
Yeah, true.
yeah, 2 seconds.
I don't like the strength, but I also want to be it. I appreciate it.
Oh God, where is it?
What are you looking for?
Looking for the extra. Well, no, it's just ability checks and saving throws. That's fine. Right, that one's gonna miss. Which is sucky. But I have 2 attacks, so
Nice.
12 there. 12 plus 10, 22, minus 5 for the Great Weapon Mastery. Plus 3.
What's that? Total that?
19. Yeah.
Fortunately, misses.
Bummer.
Bummer.
It grabbed you, right?
It did.
No.
But I'm free now.
Yeah, but disadvantage on. I'll put the disadvantage on strength.
Okay, good to know.
Smart.
Strength.
Yeah.
Okay. Is that your turn?
Yeah, that's my turn. Shit.
Okay. Now, we're getting a lair action.
Well. I have cutting words prepared.
Instead, you see again, under this strange membrane, this figure flitting by. And you all hear, "Come on, Shazita. They're busy. You've got all the time you need." As they use an inspiration.
Yep.
Finn.
So, the wording of Dispel Magic
Mm-hmm.
is that I don't need to see the creature. It just needs to be within range.
Mm-hmm.
Shasita's within 120 feet.
Mm-hmm.
I cast Dispel Magic at the 4th level.
Okay. You cast a spell magic. That seems like no effect on this. What?
Wow!
No, you don't get a roll.
Yeah, no, that's one like, fuck.
It's immune. It's not resistant. It's immune to whatever that
I can't do anything for it.
Why don't we just go inside and see what we see?
Does it feel like the spell was countered?
No.
No? It's just not a spell effect.
Yeah, must not be.
Okay.
Change things, yeah.
Well, I mean, that would mean she's like not got any spells like effects on her. Or anything.
She might have shape changed into something that emits brilliant light.
Yeah.
Yeah. Bonus action. Spiritual weapon's gotta go over and bonk it.
Yep.
Bonk the sphere or bonk the dragon?
I can't see inside the sphere, so I can't bonk inside the sphere.
To attack the sphere.
There you go.
Bonkage! Achieved 27.
Yes, bonkage hit. This dragon is just like getting these leftover bits of fire out of its mouth and it's just bonked on the head by a raven's claw.
20 points of force damage.
Nice.
Still nice.
40 damage.
Does anyone else feel like that globe of light is more like a cocoon?
No, it's like I see it as like a drill.
I think somebody needs to go in.
That's my turn.
Is that your turn?
I think she's trying to become some kind of avatar
Next.
or something.
Might have I got anything to say? Dibs.
Well, we're occupied.
Nathan can go in.
Stop that.
I'm going to step right to that edge of the globe.
This one.
Yeah.
Yep.
And I'm going to fire off a lightning bolt.
Okay.
Straight.
Oh, nice. Is that going to hit both of them?
Yes.
Yes.
It's going to go through the middle of the bubble.
Okay.
So that is a Dex saving throw.
And it does lightning, you said.
Yes.
Railgun.
Okay.
I heard quail gun. I'm sure that happened in
The
there.
dragon rolls a 24.
It seems really dexy. Has it got like a liquid body or something?
I've rolled really unnaturally high. I'm making up for all the low rolls I had last session.
I wish you
Please stop.
So,
What's over there?
your lightning bolt hits this wall. It doesn't seem to penetrate it.
Ew. Don't
Sorry,
like
yeah,
that. Don't like that.
When the
go in.
dragon
I'm
succeeds
just gonna
in
go in.
casting silvery barbs, to look over there.
Oh, if you go.
Okay.
You see that?
It's like
As a turn.
you see the entire mouth kind of
I
turn.
need to hit it.
That's higher.
Oh my god.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, like-
Hey man, I always roll low. Last time I rolled shit.
Yeah.
Okay, still gets half though.
Okay.
Oh my god!
One of those is a 5.
That's harsh.
That's harsh.
10, 15, 20, 24, so 12. 12 is half.
That's wrong.
Yeah.
That's wrong.
10 d6s.
Oh,
They were mostly 2s.
dude.
This is...
It's hard going. The rolls aren't with us.
No, they're really not.
They're with me. Is that the end of your turn?
Yeah.
Okay, Shasita's going to take another legendary action. That's her legendary action done.
I don't know what's worse.
She's like buffing, and then she's gonna cocoon and be like,
And then
Lunarians.
beautiful butterfly.
Yeah.
more of aggression.
Should I have my turn?
Every
Right, we got the
single turn, she's buffing herself.
You're getting
and
it
at the
soon.
end, she
Thank
comes
you,
out
activate.
realizing,
Into
remembering the temporary hit points
I-
from stack, and she's only got 15 temporary hit points.
I'm going to Guardian of Nature again. Plant leaf's going to come back, but this
Okay.
time it's going to be like one of those stronger leaves, like I don't know, like an evergreen leaf.
Okay.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25. Yes. Then I shall attack. I get advantage on my attacks, and I'm going to remember my poison sheath damage, which is
Very
2d10,
Okay.
assuming I can hit. First attack is a. I'm thinking the last 11, so it's a 15.
Do you have advantage?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay.
Oh, that's better. 7 plus 11.
18.
7 plus 11. No, 17 plus 11.
Oh, right, yeah, but that's 28.
That's
28.
a lot higher. That does hit.
That's why I was like, that number's not right.
But what you said what it was, though.
Doing 7 plus 9 plus 8. 18, 17, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24 points of damage.
Okay.
Nice.
Second attack. Then 18
Advent
plus
teacher.
11, 28, 27.
Hits.
Just to make sure I don't get a crit. Nope. Seven. 18 points damage.
Okay.
Poison damage, if that makes a difference.
Good turn.
It hasn't done like a reaction or anything. Nope. Okay. I will, Greki will move a little bit, just make sure we bit spread out.
Okay.
My leaf looks aggressive. Just want you to know.
Oh,
It's a
is it
very
pointing forward? Is it
yes,
barbed?
yeah. Oh yeah, maybe it's like one of those like prickly ones, but it's not actually
Okay.
prickly. You know those like fake.
Fake metal.
Yeah.
Okay. As you again slash into this, and you feel the resistance as you go through it with your sword, but you are hitting it, and occasionally you see just these bits of like starlight leaking out of it. Is that your turn?
That's my turn.
It's now its turn. Let's see if it's get its breath weapon back. It does not.
Oh, fuck. Finally, one roll in our favor.
Sir is going to use its multi-attack!
No.
Yay! Everyone is in front of it. That's Denarian, you have just hit it, so it's going to go for you first.
How bad is Daenerys lucky?
Pretty decent.
I'll ask that
No.
afterwards.
For now, to noon skip.
Oh wait, you.
Like, and intervene.
The Marissa rolls are back. That is
Is that a
a...
good thing?
Well, that is a 15 to hit.
Don't
Does
know.
not.
Sick.
That's even lower.
Yes! Finally!
So that one does hit. No.
It's going to, with its entire body, just sort of furl forward, try and come down at you, Denarian,
Okay.
with its teeth.
Thank you.
Its mouth bits.
It's not pets.
Don't tell me if it's.
Oh my god! Right, that's one round of good luck for me, and that's it. Jeez, oh. No,
Don't
it's the
need to
same
use
number
this.
as
Okay.
what I rolled. I rolled 2 5s and a 4.
Yes!
On a 20.
So, you know, that's great.
I mean, from last round.
That's its turn.
Is your AC pretty high right now?
So my AC is like but I can react to make it significantly better. But I can only once react a turn.
Yeah. I can-
Sam. It's now your turn.
Okay. Now,
Sure, two
I checked the item description. It doesn't say whether changing Lyra's form is an action, bonus action, or a free action. That directly impacts what I want to do.
Okay.
I hope it goes in your favor, but if you can change your shape on a
Bonus action.
Oh, next.
So annoyed.
Can you move a bubble to be like...
Cool.
I can't move. Okay.
Lyra, have you any idea what that sphere is? I know you've seen so many things, and you have a certain amount of insight into the world. Can you help us? There's a thing on the item description that says Divine Insight.
Oh.
Yeah.
I don't know what it does, but you know, asking for help.
We'll have a question.
Don't know.
Will you leave me here afterwards?
No, unless you want me to. But
What if I do?
then we'll talk. But we sworn oath to each other.
Roll me a persuasion check.
Come
Now-
on.
For most people, I would have disadvantage on this because I'm a creepy changeling. But I don't think Lyra is creeped out by that.
No. No, I'd say this is
Very
definitely a
valid.
straight roll. Yeah.
Oh, thank fuck.
It's not Nordic. It's not Nordic. Okay. Now, that would be...
Wait, is that one on anything? Any roll we do?
But I'm going to use a peerless skill because 20 might not be enough when dealing with chained gods.
And this.
And she might slowly be siding with chaos.
Hey, it's a fucking 12!
32!
Okay.
Damn!
32 does make a difference, especially, using abilities.
Silver time. 32 in persuasion from a dirty 20.
You hear hers. Actually, let me quickly double check something.
Say what it really is. A 32 from a 7.
Yeah, 32 from a 7.
Yeah.
Fuck. Bards!
Must be.
Bless you.
Quite good blessed. Think what I'll get from gold.
Says, I talk to you now, Raven. And we talk truly. And then that voice is gone again as it goes back into it. Yes, I know. Good luck with that. There's layers to this. Oh yes, there's layers. But it's not a normal one. This one seems special for you.
Special for me? Me personally?
Don't walk in it.
Oh, okay. Thank you very much. That was my next course of action. Does that take an action or a bonus action?
I would say that takes an action because it's a pretty good piece of information.
I'm not going in there. Apparently it's customized for me. And everyone else. There's layers, apparently. To the... Calling it now, Divine Onion.
Great.
Love you, Chaos.
Super.
Cool. As a bonus action. None of these spells are bonus actions. And I've used my... Let us...
Wow. Wow.
Wow.
Is it just one colour?
Leave it.
As far as you can see.
You can only see one thing.
You can't meta this.
No.
The thing.
Yeah.
This thing needs to not live when I inspire you.
Yeah.
Yeah. Thank you very much.
I mean, you're right.
Well, I tried telling you it needed to die, but that wasn't enough.
Thank you.
River was like, no shit. You were like, no, it's a pun. It's a play on words. And River was like, what are you fucking talking about? Shit.
Oh, it was a pun. But I gave you a die.
Yeah.
Genius.
Okay, is that your turn?
Thanks, buddy. And it... did someone knock out its reaction? I don't remember. I'm too clustered. Move me 10 feet that way.
That way.
That way.
You go for the dragon. I go for the rest.
And keeping up my perimeter.
Oh, I can get myself. No,
Yes, I think you're good there.
My reaction refreshes.
And if I misremember, then tell me that you're good there.
Yep. And... Yeah.
Yeah?
Yes.
Okay.
The magic, the special voice was it telling me that I could trust what it was about to tell me.
Maybe.
I think, I infer. Or it was adding... Or it was talking about being...
It was definitely sounding
It sounds a
the
gem.
most sane.
Yeah. Oh,
Okay.
thank you, Larry. Appreciate it.
Got it.
Okay.
We'll figure this out.
Okay. At the end of your turn, Shasita's going to take a legendary action. She has inspiration.
Boo!
Is it a D20? Hopefully.
You do?
Oh, okay, I do know. Clock.
I feel like I'm not doing much to it.
Another 10 feet here.
Can you hit it with anything other than
Disappear.
spell magic? You... Oh, okay. To the spark, you shouldn't.
Okay.
No, wouldn't matter.
At the end of your turn, Sam, the ground below you all shifts again.
Moves
Ooh, what's
to-
that blue stuff?
I don't know.
Is that sea?
More
It
space.
looks like a similar kind of rolling desert. However, the dragon itself seems to be sitting on some form of vortex of energy,
Shit.
and you see these almost bits of lightning crackle through its body.
Nice.
When I figure out shape change, this is going to be such a cool form.
Okay. So now
If
Shazita's
you can
turn.
remember it. Like, it had like...
Didn't Shazita just do
They have
I should have watched
Legendary
it.
action.
three
a... Oh, that is
wings.
separate.
Four
Yep.
wings,
And the wings were on the back and the wings
four
was
legs.
I'm just doing it. Confirm for the table.
Is that one now?
Oh,
Oh,
dear.
Okay.
Don't like.
Who's getting attacked?
Shazita did a thing.
Oh, okay.
Is that why?
Did a hidden thing.
Eridrian.
I'm so done with her bullshit.
I'm gonna ping it with a segment of my wall of light.
Okay.
The end further closest to the sphere.
Yep.
Take 10 feet off it,
10 feet.
and then I get to make a ranged spell attack,
It's still going that way.
which is a +9.
There we go.
Oh no, that's a 14. That misses.
Oh, rough.
I rolled a 5.
Ooh.
Yeah, so that's it.
Okay.
Oh,
You.
Sorry,
Yeah.
it's turn, isn't it?
I was about to say,
It's turn in it. Absolutely. What? How much? I totally forgot about that.
oh yeah, when it ends its turn in the wall, it just takes 48 radiant.
Nice. Just fucking takes it.
Yeah.
Nice.
I entirely forgot about that.
Oh, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15 points of radiant damage.
Nice.
I feel like that somewhat makes up for it.
Nice, yeah. It's damaged itself more than I have.
Oh, I did so because of the
Same.
spell you put there. Okay. Anything else you wish to do, Eridrian?
I'm as far away as I can be without leaving the bubble, so I'm just gonna stay here
Okay.
and feel uncomfortable.
Okay. At the end of your turn, it is going to take a legendary action, deciding.
Is it sure?
Yes. It's deciding it doesn't actually like being in this wall. So can I have everyone who's within 15 feet of it make a dexterity saving throw again?
I'm 20 feet away. Definitely 20.
No.
Yeah, you're fine.
Gee, you didn't
Sam is out of its reach, which means Sam's 20 feet away.
There.
Oh man.
Dex
So
save.
Daenerys,
Yeah, but I'm saying it's a
Reaver,
raise.
and Finn.
I rolled a natural 20 for the ghost. Yeah.
How much is that total?
Oh.
23.
Okay.
19.
Phil.
Also natural
Still
20, up to 25.
Okay.
Because now natural 20 isn't enough to tell the DM.
Sorry, Finn.
That's alright.
At least we're like you're not directly facing the hole.
True.
So I think you're just getting blown away, right? Maybe. Is that what's happening?
You take 16 points of bludgeoning damage and you are knocked prone, Finn, as it flies out of the wall to over here. Spiritual weapon stays there. Yes, you can take an attack of opportunity. It's not left your reach, technically, Reaver, still within 10 feet of you.
So
Oh!
shove me back into my square.
yes.
There we go.
That would be a 28.
It's next to you.
Oh,
You don't get an attack.
You're the one who gets to
Wait,
get
did,
Okay.
did it
Daenerys is
just did
the
it just
one
like hop like that, or did it go?
No, I just. Well, actually, sure, yeah. I think for a creature this size, it's quite big to make a small. It's quite difficult to make a small control
I mean,
movement.
if you're wanting it to jump around the battlefield like a little frog, I'm fine with that.
Go ahead and take an opportunity attack.
Okay, cool.
30 to attack. It's doing 13 damage.
10.
That would have hit.
I finally surpassed you.
22 to hit.
1 second. 13. 22 hits.
And I didn't get one from when it moved away initially because I was in the because I knocked for it, or just.
I'm gonna say if you feel
That's
safe.
That's fair enough. Yeah.
You take 11 plus the number that I add to my 5 plus 5, 16. 16 points, 17 points because Hex gets a +1.
Okay. As it moved out of the wall because it decided that was a terrible idea to stay there. Who the fuck would do something like that?
Certainly not a cosmic being.
Nope, definitely not. I believe that brings us then back to the top of the round, Reaver.
Sweet. I am going to...
Rage.
All this time.
5, sorry. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25.
There's the hole.
Yep. 30.
Uh-huh.
I am going to move to here.
Oh. Four.
Okay.
On the edge of the hole.
Getting this close
Yep.
to the sphere,
Uh-huh.
you start to see it a bit better.
Uh-huh.
You see this wall of bright grey tinted light, and there's a smell coming off it, somewhat sweet, but like the sweet smell of like a freshly decaying corpse. I also believe, are you within, yeah, you're within 20 feet of it. So can I have a
Am I?
constitution saving throw? Yes, you are.
Oh,
Edge of the walls there. Did you want to be slightly further away?
yeah, I didn't want to go close. Like, I wanted to be 30 feet away from it, exactly.
Okay.
Was my goal.
So you're 15 feet away currently. Look.
Oh, fuck.
Yeah.
So being like...
30 feet is 6 squares there.
Alright, no, I meant from the center of it, so yeah, that checks out. That's fine, cool. I'll be
Okay.
there.
In that case, can I have a constitution saving throw from you?
Oh, 20!
Nice.
Just passes.
Good, Shasita should not be as strong as this cosmic dragon.
She is not.
Bitch.
Yes.
What'd you do?
But
Just
as
passed
you
the save.
look at this,
Mhm.
the light is blinding. Maybe it's the lingering shadow of Moyle.
Mhm.
Maybe it's some otherworldly protection.
Maybe.
You shield your eyes from it. You have a good look at it. Filtering through it ever so slightly, you think there's more colors there.
So,
Yes.
it's come to my attention that this is a horrible shell of horribleness.
Divine onion!
It's a divine onion, no less.
This outside seems very necrotic to you specifically. You
Oh,
have
wow.
Yeah,
knowledge
totally,
of that.
totally.
Yes.
Reaver's going to take one step forward into the hole.
Okay.
But as he does so, instead of a step down, his foot sort of like bursts into flames, and it sort of wreathes up his leg all the way up, kind of consuming him entire flames as he passes through fire and becomes ethereal.
Ah! Fuck.
Now, here's a question for you.
Yes.
What is the range of ethereal?
60 feet.
No, that's not what I meant. The casting spell.
Self.
Self? Okay, that's the important bit that I was looking for. Thank you.
I don't think I can cast it on.
Just double checking.
Also, this is not a spell. It's my Eldritch thing only affects me. So, yes, self.
Okay. You become ethereal.
And I would like to float a further 30 feet into the bubble.
So, how much? You started over here. I don't know if you have that much movement.
So started here, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30 to where I am.
Yeah.
And I can float 60 feet, I think. Well, ethereal. I think. Maybe not. I'll double check.
Double check. Makes a difference.
Ignore all objects and effects. Spell ends immediately. Blah 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 blah. The spell's no effect. Step into the regions. If you move up or down, During this time, you can move in any direction. If you move up or down, every foot of movement costs an extra foot if you're flying or going lower. And you can see in here. Oh, it doesn't actually change. Maybe it's just...
Doesn't change your movement speed?
No, so it's just the 30.
Okay. Cool.
But I'm there.
Good to know. You are ethereal.
Yes.
On initiative 20. I presume that's your turn.
Yeah, that's my turn.
Okay, on initiative 20. Denarian. You hear in your head.
I know they told you that you shouldn't listen to voices and that being charmed isn't cool, but you've had quite a bit of fun being charmed, right?
Can I have from you a wisdom save?
At advantage?
But I shot.
Ooh,
I shot Weaver though. So I have advantage against being charmed. What else do I get? I feel like no. 2 times advantaging. That's a 2.
Oh no.
I need some. Has anybody got a d20? My d20 is failing me.
This one's
heavy
actually
at the
coming.
moment. Oh, what is that? Is that 19 or 17? Is that 19?
That's a 19.
That's even harder than mine to read. Can I keep
Fuck off of his working.
That is a 19 plus wisdom, right? So 21. Still,
that might be the DC though.
19, 20, 21. Wow.
Wow.
Oh, this is chaos. Never mind. Fuck.
Being charmed.
It does feel.
Everyone always laughs about it, so
No,
it
no.
can't be that bad.
It really can't be. I'm going to try my best not to be charmed, so surely...
You really tried.
Strong effort.
Yeah.
Wait, did I roll? I did roll twice because I rolled my terrible
Yes,
2.
you did.
You're terrible too.
I'm sorry, man. This DC was really high.
You have any bard shit that does something else?
Are you
I
inspired?
get advantage.
Called counter charm.
No.
You need to do it in advance.
I
Finn,
get 2 different advantaging.
Get
back to
up.
you.
Stand up.
have your movement to get up.
Reader's going for whatever that is. I'll just look at the giant maw that's in front of me. And I will... Oh wow, there's a Denarian that I don't know is charmed. There's a Raven there, and yeah, then everyone else is too far away. So, bonus action going for that bonk. Natural 20!
Nice!
If you want to know, that's a 30.
Is that
Just in
your
case.
special weapon?
That's my special weapon.
You have to say, because 20's never enough now.
There's no. Oh wait, does that mean it does extra
It
damage?
doesn't actually have to be that close, does it?
Does it do if it's an natural 20 if I get to reroll once?
Yes, if the natural 20, if you roll a 1, you get to reroll the dice.
Much better.
Yeah.
Because rolling shit on a natural 20 sucks.
21 points of force damage.
Tight.
21 point. Nice!
Fuck
The
yeah!
claw just
Force
tears
damage is
through
good.
the stars.
Anything's resistant to it. Except Nax, but that.
Except nice.
Okay.
I'm not concentrating at the moment. That's probably going to change. You know what? Sorry.
Does your hex fade?
I'm right up in its face, aren't I?
Yes.
My hex can last for, I think, 2 days.
So hex can last for 2 days?
You can't cast it anything below.
What are you
fifth, right?
doing?
I can't cast it.
I'm
any
casting
lower.
a spell, but it's not in the PHB. Sorry.
Which one are you casting?
Dawn.
Oh no, this is the one that only lasts for an hour. This is the level 1 one. Level 1.
Light of dawn shines down like
If we're still in combat after an hour,
Yeah.
like, oh,
I'm
well,
I
and truly
want-
spent every spell.
I'll just shut
A
short.
30-foot radius, 40-foot
short
high
rest in the
cylinder
middle of
of
it.
bright light. When the cylinder appears, each creature in the area must make a con save, taking 4d10 radiant.
Oof.
Sounds about right. I will cast Dawn.
Okay.
As I will just the spiritual weapon will hit it, and then I'm just going to hold out my hand and just go and pull on from one of the stars, the light just coming straight down on it, engulfing it in white hot light. Okay, so
30 feet. I'm pretty sure that's roughly it.
that's what I was thinking.
Yeah. And it makes a con save. Oh, that's fine.
Yeah, fair enough.
Does it take half?
Half on fail.
Okay, how much is that?
So 20, so 10 total. 10. But it saves.
Yeah, it saves.
No, it stays.
Oh, sorry. Okay. Very nice.
That is my turn.
Good to know. Nax, back to you.
I think I'm just going to use a fireball this time. And
good old-fashioned fireball.
Yes, good old-fashioned fireball. Not that I expect it to change anything, but I'm going to position it between the two anyway, and sculpt around any friendly in the area.
No worries, you can do that.
So that is Dex again.
That is a 20, not natural, from the dragon.
Tom.
I'm going to whisper not this time.
It's going to use a legendary resistance.
Hey!
Fuck. Yeah.
One down.
Last time I forgot to say I buffed myself, so I've got an advantage or something. This time I'll send my advantage to Reaver. So
I
Reaver,
remember
you've got
this.
advantage
Yes.
on anything you get advantage on,
Ideal.
basically. So. Only one.
I only need one.
Oh, that's nice.
That's slightly better, yeah. 15, 20, 25, 30, so that's 15. Half.
15.
Half is 15.
30
Half is 15. Yes, sorry.
30 was the total.
Okay, nice. As the dragon is engulfed in flame, you see that bits of the inside of the mouth, which are the most corporeal, are slightly charred, and it reeks of weird, rotting, burnt flesh. It doesn't seem to have any effect on this
No
sphere.
light, mild, singeing.
Unfortunately
No.
not. It doesn't seem like the fire damage did anything to it.
Dragons.
Well,
is that your turn?
sphere. It's not
Oh, the
dragons.
sphere.
Yeah. Is that your turn?
Yeah.
Denarian.
I forgot.
You know, Reaver found it really funny, but unfortunately he's not here right now. At least not for you to see. But I'm sure that Sam also would laugh at it. Sam always appreciates a joke. So if you were to just, attack them in this churned state, that would be another good story.
That
Go with
would
attacks,
be-
please.
Which one, Sam?
That one.
5 foot. Both attacks. Do I get my advantage on my attacks?
Any regular buffs apply?
What? I'll use my bad dice.
Just as how you would.
Okay,
attack
in which
an
case
enemy.
you're also getting poisoned with my sheath. First attack is a 24 to hit.
I literally can't cut some words there. It hits.
Cool. That does
Wow, what max damage?
12. Oh, it's a 10.
Fucking hell!
What was the
22, 23, 24,
Holy
25 points of damage.
How much? 25.
25. I've just got one more use on my poison. Oh no, that's my last poison.
I'm looking really bad.
My weapon's no longer poisoned, if that helps. My second attack is also advantage. That is either a 22 or a crit.
Damn. Roll your actual damage.
Why? Roll that against the dragon. So a crit. Just double.
More points than I thought. How much damage was
What's
the first
giving you
attack?
advantage against Sam?
24.
Just a regular.
My leaf.
Tree?
Your leaf or your tree thing.
The first one was
Okay.
23 points of
Amazing.
damage, I think.
Do keep track of the actual numbers.
Yes, the
even
first
if you
one
think
was
you
like
might die.
23. The second one is going to be less, but it's going to be double. So 9 plus 9.
You don't add the modifier twice.
So we.
It'll be 9 plus 3.
9 plus 3. 10, 11, 12. You sure you don't multiply twice?
You don't have the modifier.
You roll your dice twice.
Okay. So 9, 10, 11, 12. It's 23 plus 12.
Still alive.
Woofed.
There we go.
Okay.
Not looking good.
As all of you, except for, well, Finn, you with your passive perception, you know so well, see Denarian turn around and just kind of happily walk over to Sam and proceed to stab Raven. Apologies.
It's not good. Like there's a sword through my stomach, like or maybe through my heart. Probably doesn't matter. I don't have them. Biology, changeling.
I do have a bonus action.
I just wanna be like.
My bonus action. Would I call Greki over?
Would Greki listen?
Yeah. If I'm trying to kill you, I will ask Greki to help.
Okay. Roll me a persuasion check.
Can I also roll a persuasion check?
No, because it's not your turn.
Persuasion
I mean,
check.
Greki, no.
18, 19, 20. Why is this dice rolling so high?
I feel I understand Reaver a little
And
better.
surely he gets to.
Greki comes over, looks at you very confused, but you seem very intent. So, kind of hesitantly goes, huh? And will bite Sam in the calf, you know. Maybe this is an exercise.
Yeah, let me know what the attack
You have just come from a place where everyone looks like everyone else. And
Exactly.
lots of-
If it helps,
But
if
we're
it helps.
fighting a giant dragon. I feel like we're not giving Greki enough
Is
credit
Greki-
here.
What's your max?
Does Greki get
Pack
Tactics.
pack tactics? But he's not.
That's
But he's not
that's
with a
important.
friend.
Yes, you are.
No, but I'm not. He's not next to me.
Does he need to be within 5 feet of you?
I think he needs to be right next to me.
Would he move to within 5 feet of you?
Yes, he would. But it's a cock dice.
Yes.
That's a 19.
Cutting words.
Okay.
-9. Bad!
Aww.
Yes?
Tail immediately goes between the leg.
So that is a 14 to hit.
Nice.
Did you
No,
do
no,
this?
no.
14.
14.
I'm happy.
14
Stay
does not break
standing.
my
We need
ice.
you there.
That probably did save my life.
Is that your turn, Denarian?
Yes.
God damn it.
Okay.
Then I look at Denarian. Also bad!
No. That's a bad lead.
Being charmed is only fun when it's consensual.
Denarian, at the end of your turn, Shasita's gonna take another legendary action.
God damn it, stop.
Thank God you fucking went through.
After that, it's the dragon's turn.
Shite.
Goodbye, friends.
It is going. It does not get. Words. It does not articulate well.
Happy days. It's because
It
its
also
mouth is
doesn't-
like.
Yeah, exactly. It's not got its breath attack bag. Finn.
It's been trying to pronounce the letter P for ages. It's like.
Hey.
Stephen.
Much better. Does a 22 break your AC?
Shield!
Okay, as his hand comes towards you and he misses you.
That fucking ethereal.
That's really low. Again, why? Last attack that it has. 25.
Does not hit. 26 is my AC right now.
Okay, bless you.
Woo!
It's
Tanky boy.
fucking fuck. After the dragon, Sam, it is your turn.
Cool.
It takes 4d10 radiant damage for ending its turn there.
Does.
Wait,
Why would it do something so foolish?
What?
Why would it?
It's sitting in dawn.
Just radiant.
Out of the wall of light into the door.
I need another d10, sorry.
Is that 17?
That was rubbish.
Sorry, is that a Constitution saving throw? I rolled a 17. I just told you, but
Yes.
is it a 17 saving throw?
17 wouldn't succeed.
That's without. That's on the dice.
Oh, right, well, then it will definitely succeed. A creature, blah, 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 blah. When a creature appears with half much.
That was some shifty rolls.
Whenever it's ended its turn, also make the saving throw.
Oh,
Okay.
there we go.
So it gets a 17 plus.
That's 17 plus whatever.
Impossible.
It will win.
Yeah.
It will win unless it's a minus.
So half. You're a
You're already better than the other dice.
Yeah.
So 4, 5. I can't remember what the one in the middle was.
It was
it 2? Fuck.
It
4,
pissed
5,
you off,
2.
whatever it was.
Yeah, 4, 5, 2. That's 11. And then plus 9 is 20. So half that
Okay,
to 10.
10.
What?
I have forgotten something
Oh no.
for the last 3 turns, so I'm going to do it now for this turn, and we'll skip the last 3 times it happened.
Okay. Please tell me it's not a regeneration effect.
Why?
I hate that
yeah.
expression. I hate that expression.
When this hole, this tear widens,
Yeah.
you see
It
some
gets
more
stronger.
of the starry sky below it coalesce towards the dragon.
Yeah, that makes sense.
In addition,
It grows more teeth.
everyone who is within 10 feet of the gap, which is currently only a Reaver, but he's ethereal, would have taken damage, but I don't believe there's anyone there. So it only gets healed.
Only gets healed. Yeah.
But fair's fair, I'll not do it retroactively for the last 2
Thank
times it
you.
happened. Sam,
I'm in a bad way. Then I need healing.
Also want to do it on instinct now.
Tensor's transformation. And I will look like I will look like Cyril before I had my shape changing taken away from me. And I just magically it's harder, it's slower, it's a very cognitive effect rather than something naturally synergizes with my racials. But it happens.
nice. You turn back into the Thulan serial
Indeed.
person.
And I'll just pull the sword out. Bad. And I'm gonna turn around and head towards the dragon. You guys
Towards the dragon?
Yeah, you guys get attack ops if you want them.
Yes.
Both of us.
Yeah. Graki probably doesn't want to take it.
I don't think you can both take reactions.
Yeah.
It's one or the other.
Good point.
But you can take a reaction. And you would. Because it's so fun.
Another 19. Here we go.
It's
I get advantage
it's just
again,
a prank,
right?
guys. Just a prank.
That is an 8. It's a plus 11.
19.
So 19, don't.
Wait,
Wait.
Oh.
no, advantage.
A 9 plus 11.
So
That's a
20.
20.
16 is my AC,
Oh.
which is heartbreaking. I just turn around and be like, no! Fall
Exactly.
off my chair.
Okay. How
Okay.
much damage is that?
Only 9.
That's okay. Well, I would have 1 hit point had I not just gained 50 temporary hit points.
Nice.
Clutch.
So, this ethereal armor just manifests briefly and just a chunk of my helmet comes off.
Okay. After that, Sam, on initiative 10.
Oh no, my turn's not over.
Oh, my apologies.
I cast transformation. I'm going to do
Yes.
stuff now.
Okay.
Just double checking exactly why is the world so slow at D&D Beyond. It's supposed to be easier.
It's supposed to be easy.
It's supposed to be easier.
I have
Supposed to be.
got all the stuff here as well. if you
Cool.
need.
I'm just not entirely sure of Abbott's loading now, whether or not you get. Doesn't look like I get to attack the same turn that I do the spell transition, which
Okay.
sucks. Oh well, let me move me further away from Denarian, around the back of the dragons, but
This way?
no, keep me within. I can't see where Finn is.
He's there.
Yeah, keep me within 30 feet of Finn, just because he's about to do a cool
Okay.
heal, hopefully.
So you were there 5, 10, 15, 20,
No,
25.
other way. Keep me away, move me away from Denarian and the dragon, but keep me within 30 feet of Finn.
It's like here.
Back leg, maybe?
Like here?
Yeah, there's good.
Okay, 5, 10, 15. Yeah, you're still within range?
Thank you. And
Okay.
as a bonus action, I transform Lyra into a cloak.
Okay. After that, the ground below you will start shifting again. And we'll pick it up there next time.
Oh.
This is a horrible
Professor.